broke something globally.
No, I don't think anything broke. I mean, the settings. Mine
Give me a minute.
transferred over at least. I mean, there was a couple things I had to change, but I mean, we're on a brand new version and edition of everything. Can you see everything, Mia? Hold on.
No, mine I had a black screen for a long time, so I closed it and now I'm reopening, but now it said it was downloading. Okay, so I've got the calendar, and then it said something about, would you like to sync? Yeah. Okay. I think I can see everything, yeah?
Someone arrived, said hi, but I have returned, and I'm readier than ever. And by the way, with the new update, it is unbelievably faster. Like, I have performance... Before, I had performance in low and limited to 20 FPS. I could... Now I have low performance and 30 FPS.
Ooh.
It's good, man.
That has been sarcastic.
Just wave at his mom.
I'm waving. Hello.
This other person. Aunt?
Maybe grandmother?
Grandmother, yeah. Grandmother and mother.
Oh. Mom's calling.
I made a family tree as well, if you'd like to see how the whole family is.
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at it earlier.
Where's the family tree?
Some blah, 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 campaign discussions.
Campaign discussion. Oh, yeah, I see.
Okay, while he's finishing up, I'm gonna go refresh my drink.
Doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, Mia. Can you see?
You arrived and she left.
Mm.
Can I see what?
Oh,
The
okay,
screen.
she's here.
I could see the screen. You had gotten up and walked
Okay, cool.
away real quick.
That was the last thing I heard before I got up.
She's gonna walk away and grab a drink.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you tell them, Johan?
That was
So my family was coming?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What's coming?
Oh, just my grandma and my mom wanted to come see the place, but I thought they were coming earlier. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
all right.
English don't have the thingamajig where you say whose side the grandmother, grandfather, uncle is.
It's my mom's grandmother. Or
Mother's
mom's
mother. That's how we say it in
Yeah.
Sweden. Mother's mother.
But
How
I'm
do you
sorry,
speak?
here in a moment we will start. I
So-
just got
What's all
to
good?
tell them.
I think your guys' way of doing it is better, because a lot of the time people will mention a grandparent, and I will think yeah, but which side?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I always specify my father's branch or my mother's branch.
Mm. Yeah, we don't have. We used to have father's brothers, father's sisters, mother's brother, mother's sister, mother's mother, mother's father.
Well, what about father's daughter?
That's your sister.
No, it's just you. Oh, I guess it could be a sister, yeah. Or half sister if they made it with someone else.
Yeah. Another word I know in Swedish is bröst.
Yeah. Just. Breast.
Bröst.
That's good.
Yes.
Useful when you come to Sweden. Very useful to say.
To just go around the streets and tell people bröst.
I don't know what you're saying, but it just sounds like breast.
It is. It's the same.
Okay.
Well, the person that talks Swedish that I watch on Twitch said that it means breast, and also, well, it's not necessarily is just breast. It's like this part, but for males and females. Is that correct? Or is just
Yeah, it's
also you could be referring to a man too?
yeah. That's why I said chest as well, because it's.
Oh. And I know this is a bad word, but I still don't know what it means. Amenfita.
Yeah, that's a given. That's cunt. It's cunt. It's probably closer to pussy, because if you call someone pussy, it's probably.
Amazing.
It's just a word used when you get angry.
So it's like in
Like
English when
streamers,
you
especially. Yeah.
hit your toe, you say fuck. In Swedish, you say fita.
Yeah.
Ah.
Is it or I'm trying to remember my Dota 2 days where I just learned a slur from every language playing with random people across the world.
That's nice.
But is it like Riksbucko or something? And it means like gold medal idiot of the nation.
Yeah, it
or
is. Yeah,
something.
Rikspuku.
Yeah, that's
it is.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play with the Swedish
Yeah.
guy. Every time I miss the last hit, he's like, "Fucking Riksbucko! Why do we play with you?" Like, Jesus Christ, chill out, man. Chill out.
I mean, it's kind of like saying someone is a buffoon. But yeah, it's.
It's a bit more right because it's like dumbest person in the nation. Like, give him an award.
An award for being the stupidest around.
President dumbass.
Basically.
Other than that, I literally just know the the word for hello, the hi.
Yeah.
It's got a J in it because that's how you guys pronounce your J's.
I don't know if it is in Dutch or Polish, but you say Duksek, and it's like the worst insult you can say to anyone that lives there. I don't know what it means.
Best not say it then. Big risk. Big risk, buddy.
It's definitely Slavic language.
Yeah, something like.
It's one of that family. It's like Russia, Poland, Serbia, Croatia, Macedonia.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, we're just exchanging our favorite insults.
Just kidding.
Okay, I'm going live, I hope.
Yeah, I went live a few minutes ago.
Oh,
You bet you best
Eight-
ungo
alright.
live, Easel. YouTube's going to demonetize you for.
Yeah. Well,
All
that's.
Oh shit.
Last session, you guys decided to delve in a little bit deeper into the politics of the land of Valaki, of the village. You set out in search of visiting the Walker home, where you spoke with Fiona. After speaking with her for quite a while, learning of her devious plans if she were to come into Burgomaster as an ally of the man in the castle, you guys quickly came up with some ulteriors or alternatives to who could be the Burgomaster of Valaki. That is when you decided to set off to the church Before that, first and foremost, that is when Sammy, we decided to visit Miss Sammy and learn a little bit more after a strange book was spotted in an urn in the home of Fiona Walker's home that gave a little bit more history into Velaki. But after speaking with Sammy's mom and heading to the church, that is when you guys came face to face with a man named Vasily, introduced to you by Irina. Speaking with Father Petrovich for a little while, you guys then decided to get dinner with Vasily and speak to him a little bit more about your plan of swapping the power in the land of Velaki. Learning that the festival is tomorrow, you guys had a nice knucklehead trout, some cheesecake, and that is about where the session ended, with knowing tomorrow is going to be the festival and deciding that a power change is coming in Barovia, but not coming to a definitive conclusion on what will be done. I also forgot to mention at the dinner with Vasily, it was exchanged that you guys would get a home offered to you, an unfurnished one in the seedier parts of town, as well as Iser ended up getting a book from the man that Kiakli had noticed in the Walker home. And that is where we will pick up. Is there anything I missed?
I think we all pretended to be slaves of ends was left out.
That was the session before.
So
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you got everything.
Yeah, that
cut off
yeah,
the
that
head
turned
of
me
the
off,
guy.
too.
That was a fun part.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sammy, yeah, that you guys had brought him back to the inn after deciding that it'd probably be best to not be seen with a man with a donkey's mask on his head. You guys took him out to the stables, and that is where Icarus so nicely cut it off. He did unfortunately slip a little nick into the man's neck where it was a lot of blood, not as much as it should have been, but that is how you guys were able to get Sammy out of the donkey mask. And in parting with him, he asked to keep it as a reminder of his stupidity.
So where are we right now?
The dinner table with Vasily and Irina.
And yeah, and the servant Brahm.
We never left.
No, because we did near the end of session, and then, like Iser had mentioned, which I also kind of find funny, we spent like 30, 40 minutes after session just sitting in Discord talking.
Let me find my pen.
Did we ever get served with the dessert?
Yes, he would have brought out Brahm would have brought out a cheesecake to you guys that even Ends would have liked. I don't know if you guys remember, he mentioned he has found
Hey.
cheesecake. He's never liked it. What brings us here?
Did you know the action surge? Never mind, it's gone.
No, it's in the chat. You can read it in the chat. Well, it should have.
Oh,
Oh, I can turn up the timer too, or we can turn it off. I don't know.
no, it's cute. It's I didn't expect it to load instantly, so I got like 2 words in.
Well, because I changed the time, because for me, like, that time is good enough to read it, and then like it cycles through, and then the screen pops up. But I can turn the timer up.
No. I'd rather be in the scene than reading the tip. The tip is just in case the scene. Holy shit, Keekley's massive.
What do you mean?
She's normal.
It's normal for me.
Oh, it was the hover token module was bugging out the first time I used
Oh,
it, so
yeah,
she just took up the whole screen.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's acclimatized.
Cheesecake?
The cheesecake oven large.
What's on this cheesecake? Brum.
That is a normal cheesecake, sir, with a topping of whipped cream.
Well, it is fabulous.
Excellent, sir.
What's her name again?
Irina.
Irene. I
Well,
believe we were about to depart once we had our dessert.
by all means, like I said, tomorrow morning I'll send Brahm early. He will get that home cleaned up for you. Like I said, though, it is, and not really a shady part of town, but definitely not the most affluential.
Every quarter is a free headquarters is something we cannot refuse to accept.
Okay, Isel.
I will say though, when the time comes that I do need to sell it, that you guys would be able to be up and out. That way, I can have it ready to go.
It is your house after all.
You don't get any strange smells in your noggin.
Except for the usual suspect, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
On our way then, we have much to discuss.
Well,
Right.
I appreciate you coming in, and Irina, please stop by whenever.
Pleasure to see you again, Irina, and pleasure to meet you, Vasily.
Pleasure is all mine. All right, where do you guys plan on heading out next?
To our headquarters.
I would
Or,
like
well,
to,
I guess it's not ours yet.
I personally would like to go to Wardball and Sons to see about that book and see what it says about the Burgomaster Barovia. What kind of things he's done to that wasn't meant to be published. You got some dirt on him.
All right.
Does any of you guys want to accompany me to the book store?
Oh, yeah. I actually want to go there.
Have you been, Kiek?
You guys have been before,
The
yes.
Kiekli has not, yeah.
No, I
No,
was just
you-
gonna say
you
I don't
haven't.
think I've been there, so I'd be happy to come along.
Granted, you're not very fond of towns, but it's a calm place.
Okay.
As you guys make your way through the town square, you see many people are setting up. You see giant bundles of sticks kind of being piled up in the center of town square. And you see that something's kind of being erected. Definitely being built for the festival tomorrow. Are you laughing at the word erect? How old are you, Johan?
No, the Midsummer Festival. The thing that you is erecting is a dick and balls. That's what you're erecting. It's the festival in Sweden of fruitfulness. So you're
Oh,
a hole with two circles at the top is what you're erecting. And that's
oh, sure.
You see that they are building something in the center of the town square. But you see many people are smiling, and doesn't seem to be like they're overly joyous, but they definitely seem like they're working to get it over, almost like it's a Friday shift. But as you
Remember-
arrive, not many people are in the store. You do see Wadpool kind of cleaning up, tidying up, getting books off shelves that seem to be that passerbyers might have left.
Remember to always smile while we are out in the streets.
well. I will
That was
approach-
my first thought as well.
Yeah, it was, right?
We've already been here.
I
and
know.
we've already-
It's probably not that guy. I'm just typing into the chat.
I believe we already guessed
Yeah,
him.
yeah, it is Doctor Who.
Which one though? There's like 25 Doctor Who's.
Okay, fair enough. Whoever the most famous one is.
The one
Who's
most
the guy
famous
that's
one-
been like the big one in the last 20 years? I would say that skinny white dude, but that really doesn't narrow it down because
That's all of them except for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's David Tennant.
Yeah, David Tennant.
That's what I said. Yep. David Tennant.
So-
That's the one.
That's him.
Arriving, I will wave to Wadpool and say, glad you're still alive.
Hello.
Is there anyone else around the library, or is it empty?
It's not really empty. You do see a couple people that are shopping, but I mean, it's just one or two. It's pretty dead in the store itself.
I'll still keep my voice low while conversing with Wattball and be mindful to anyone that wants to come close.
Welcome back. Have you come to procure some more knowledge?
We do. And we actually might need your help.
With?
So we have a plan ongoing. And it is about replacing the burgomaster of the town. So we thought that we could maybe have the copy of the book that could incriminate Vargas for all his wrongdoings.
And why? What makes you think I have it?
Out of character, Isor, didn't you say that he's got a copy?
It is Herod. We have spoken to him, although he seems to be quite dead. He said you were his closest friend.
Yes, I was indeed his closest friend.
Well, Herod has tasked us with clearing his name and also informed us that you may have the last copy of the, I think it's the History of Valaki, perhaps is the book's name, but I'm not quite sure. But at least there was a passage in there that wasn't very favorable to Vargas.
Yes, it's true.
You still have the book.
I do still have a copy. But I don't know if Harad would want me to give it to you.
Well, it's probably
We spoke with, didn't we? Well, his essence or his spirit is still lingering, and his only way to rest is to clear his name and have Valaki be a better place.
Yes, but I know he only wanted to spread the knowledge if he was able to clear his name. If he was able to clear it and have the burgomaster stop speaking such foul things about him.
And one reason to accomplish that is to take the burgomaster down.
Both of you roll persuasion, or one of you can roll in, the other help, since you guys are both kind of working him.
Do you want help, or do you want to help me, or
Sure.
each one roll individually?
I mean, I have persuasion in here.
I have +1.
Okay. You can help me.
Are you proficient?
Mhm.
All right, I will help you.
And alt, yeah. And let's see if it's gonna roll 2 die. Okay.
Well, you've seemed capable enough so far, but if I give this to you, you have to promise you'll do right by Harad. Everything he worked for is in this.
I assure you that that is the intent of us getting this information out. The burgomaster seems like a tyrant, and no one is happy around here, even though you have to stay happy. But I don't believe in it. I think this
All
book
right,
might be the key.
Come with me. And he points to you, Heiser.
Mhm.
And he kind of leads you Upstairs, you have to walk up like a set of like a ladder, climb up it, and it leads back into an office. And he opens up a little side door. Oh, voice crack, beautiful. Pulls a little book on the bookshelf in his office, and it slides over to the side, and you make your way inside, and you notice it's just kind of this little office. It's got different pieces of media, letters, but it all seems to be containing what seems to be true pieces of history. It's firsthand accounts of things, but the kind of prize thing that he looks for is in the center, kind of on this pedestal, and he grabs it and hands it to you. This is everything that he ever wrote on the Burgomaster and Valaki itself. I trust it in your hands.
Thank you so much, Otto. I'll make sure we do right by your friend.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And by the way, you don't happen to have any additional books on stock? I mean, I love reading about the stories of this region. You don't have anything special up here.
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
I would like a book that has more information about Kresk.
I don't have much on this, but I can keep my eyes open. It's pretty rare to hear about such a place this far east, at least.
I'll keep your eyes open for it. I'll make sure to come by later on and see if you got anything.
Good. I did, out of character, I did tell you about the books he was selling, though, correct?
I got them all.
Okay. And you're going to hate me, Johan, but there is no handout for this.
Handout for
the letter, for the what you just got.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
When he returns, I want to ask him if he sells blank paper and ink.
I don't have much ink. I might have a pot or two, but paper I definitely have some lying about. It's useful for when I need to prepare the books.
I want to buy a pot of ink and a handful of paper from you.
Let me just check the old cost there, yeah. I could sell you this pot. You seem good people. I could sell you the pot for 8 gold and paper. Wow. 1 sheet is 2 silver pieces.
Be some high quality paper.
This is according to D&D Beyond.
Do you have 200 sheets?
I don't have 200. That would clear out my stock. I could sell you 70 paper. That would leave me enough to get through until we get another shipment in.
That sounds good.
All right.
So a bottle of ink, 8, and then 70 paper sheets.
Yeah. Cool. Can you add that to your sheet?
Yep.
Okay.
You keep on going, I'll do the math.
So
Well,
you said library as we were talking about coming here. So is it like an actual library where I can like browse through books or is it more just a shop?
it's more like a Barnes and Noble. It's like a bookstore.
Okay. Well, I think while Izor is busy with the proprietor, I want to browse around, and even if it's like children's fairy tales. I want to see if there are any books about the fairies, about the fae.
Yeah, you would know that the best book for that would be The Fanes of Barovia, which I think most of the party has a copy of at this point.
Okay.
Basically.
Am I able to pawn up any duplicates I have a book to this guy? Will he purchase them back, like copies?
He should be able to. Yeah, it should be the same.
Because I
idea.
got
Just drag and
no
drop.
incoming value. There's no value of the book, so they basically sell at 0. But it's these two.
If you, yeah. Excuse me. Good lord. Yeah, I'll just I'll add the value of what half of it would have been to purchase.
I'm gonna approach twice, or yeah, you continue.
And I want to hand over and speak to Raven and say, Raven, thank you for all the books you gave me. There was a few additional copies, and I was able to pawn them off. And here's the equivalent value to them. So whatever I get back, it's 25G back or something.
Yeah, because
Okay.
at first it's not letting me update my offer to you.
Okay,
but
that's fine. So
yeah, we can just do it manually.
so you can just add 25G Raven to the sheet.
Lovely. Whilst
So I'm
they're
gonna
all looking around for all that kind of stuff, I just want to, because I've not actually been to the bookstore before, I missed that one. I'm going to leaf through looking for anything to do with where I'm originally from before Barovia, and presumably find absolutely fucking nothing. But I'm going to try.
And presumably find out what?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
So
So you're
there's
just
no reason
looking-
for anyone here to have a book about where I'm
Yeah.
from. It just doesn't make any sense. But I'll look.
Okay. No, the most books you're gonna find about that are just kind of fiction tales about far off lands, but nothing per se that would exactly pertain to where you're from. All right, camera, love it.
The book is just called Where You're From.
That's the one. That's what I'm after.
Isor, I'm gonna approach to you and ask you, did you got the book?
I did.
You know what I
I did get the last copy of it.
mind if I take a look to it?
Sure.
I'm gonna analyze like how big is the book.
The book that you guys just got?
Yep.
I mean, it's about as seems to be basically a chronicling of everything that Herod would have witnessed in his life and his time of being alive in Vallaki. And he
Roughly how
was probably around about 300, roughly. Well, I mean, it's not all bad things. I mean, think of it kind of like a journal, just basically everything that's happened. Like, it'll, yeah. It talks
will
about the festivals that
more.
happened, things like that.
I will need way more paper and way more ink than I thought to replicate it.
What are you scheming over there?
You would only need to replicate if they ever
I
burn
need
the
to be
book.
worried.
You would only need to replicate the final pages. It has to do about Vargas, but it's not 300 pages of Vargas. It's from the beginning of Vallaki.
Okay, while I'm holding the book in my hands, I'm gonna ask you, do you mind if I keep it for a day, maybe 2?
Well, I would just like to find out what the clearing of the name was and what it actually says in the final entries that was never published.
I will let you know as soon as I read it. Sounds good.
We can just flip to that page right now and just read it real fast. Without its many.
You're acting real like a villain here, Icarus.
I'm gonna flick through the last 5-6 pages.
Okay.
We're able to
Well, you
find
see-
out what. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just go. Yeah, go ahead. You're gonna describe it.
The last 5 pages talk about how Herod had noticed that the burgomaster was kind of hiding his shady dealings, basically making people that talked wrongly against him disappear. Many people in the town slowly went missing. And then as it goes on a couple days, Herod speaks about how he feels like he's being trailed. He definitely feels like he's being watched, or he noticed that his door was slightly ajar, his windows. And then on the last day, he says, basically, they're coming for me. I've hidden everything that I can. I've gotten rid of anything that's damning against me. I'm supplying this note. Hopefully, the knowledge is not lost one day, chronicling everything that's happened.
If I go a little bit back from those 5 pages, does it say anything that gives more context?
What specifically are you looking for?
Something that the burgomaster did that upset people or that looks wrong.
I mean, basically, throughout the chronicling of it, you get that Vargas is. As you read more and more pages, you get the consensus that Vargas is an egotistical man. His face value and how people perceive him is very important to him. So anytime someone talks bad against him, or people at the festival, like for example, one of the last days, it writes about how the last festival, where they put wolf heads on pikes, that Udo was one of Fiona's men. He was taken after saying that the burgomasters and his family should be eaten by wolves. So you get the consensus that the burgomaster is very egotistical. He cares about his image. He wants people to fear him and see him as a powerful figure. So when that's threatened, that's when he uses his influence and his power to silence those that come against him. And that's just kind of what's chronicled throughout this book, is Herod noticing people going missing, or these festivals, and how the burgomaster has spoken, or shady dealings of things that have happened or things that have been put under the rug.
I see. Well, you can have it back. And I'll relay what I just heard to, what I just read to anyone that's around.
Does it name names of the people that went missing?
One of the last names that was mentioned was Udo. But yes, many names are mentioned throughout the book of people that have gone missing.
Actually, I want to keep the book just for today.
Sure.
I just have one question to clarify. What I heard you say was that in the last pages, that Herod had like hidden some things.
Basically, he wrote that he was basically destroying all his belongings, anything that might have been damning or drawn this book back to his name, or he attempted to, because he had gotten too close to the burgomaster.
Okay, so
much.
So this book is the only record that we have. We don't have any thoughts that this person might have hidden away other damning evidence in another place.
No, and I believe you joined the session after, but when the party went to visit Herod's old home, it was in disarray. There was no furniture. Everything it looked like it had been burglarized.
Okay.
I, for one, it's done in here. I think we should think that we got what we came for. If anyone else doesn't want to look around a bit more.
Are you talking in Draconic?
No, I'm just saying that
No, yeah,
lowest.
but your voice in real life is
Oh yeah,
coming
sorry.
out.
So, yeah, of
by
course. I
Sunday.
wanted to have a low tone, so that people won't suspect that we got something.
I think there's a low tone, but the mic doesn't break the noise gate threshold, so you only get every
Okay.
like seventh syllable.
Okay, I'll speak up then. I'll speak up.
Like in the other session, I yell, Icarus, you need to come.
When was this? I missed that one.
That we were in Tesser Falls. I was
No, I'm making fun of specifically what you just said.
oh. So what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying that if anyone else, I think believe we got what we came for. If anyone else is wanting something else or is looking through to buy something, perhaps we should leave this place.
Time is crucial for me right now. If you guys don't mind, I would like to take my leave to the inn and do some stuff in my room.
What
sounded
are you
bad.
what are you gonna go do?
You can do stuff in your room all day. That's fine by me.
Well, you don't remember last time he lit all the candles and
I had some.
We weren't
romantic
there for
stuff.
that, so we don't know. We have no idea what he
Oh.
does in his room by himself.
that's true. I guess technically nobody was there, but yeah.
So I'll take my leave and go to the inn and then to my room. Once there, I'm gonna lock the door and start writing in the paper that I just bought as many letters as I can with the names of people that disappear, the circumstances on which they disappeared, and passages of this book that tell how the burgomaster is trying to keep his image as clean as possible and how he's being basically a dictator.
Okay, sounds good. What's
So-
everyone else doing? Wow. So did you just leave everyone else at the bookstore?
Yep.
Did you just say I must go right now?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Okay. What are you clicking away at, James?
I'm just clicking. I got stuff to click. I got things to move. I got
He's cookie
I'm,
clicking over there.
Yeah.
No, if it was cookie clicking, it'd be like I want them fucking
If I
cookies,
was-
man.
Before leaving, I wanna say to the party that if need me, I will be in my room at the Blue Water Inn, and that knock in this specific rhythm, tuck 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 tuck. If you could hear that through the microphone.
So it's tack 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 tack.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have 70 paper sheets and 2 ink bottles.
Yeah. So basically,
Did you get any
140
quills?
pages.
Or are you writing this with your finger?
I have a quill
Okay.
for my sage background. Not sage. Hermit.
What are the rest of you doing during this time?
I would say should we grab lunch, but we just finished lunch.
I'd be happy restocking some stuff if you need anything.
Yeah.
I don't think I need anything. I think I've got everything I need. Although we could go to some shops if you need to restock stuff, and I have stuff to sell from the house that we visited.
Sure. I mean, one of the places I would like to go is just to the blacksmith to see if I can find a new armor or something. But potion might be good as well. Avicenna's. So off we go, and just quickly. Or did you want to go? Any of the stores you have
Yeah.
been to?
No, I think I'll just follow everybody around. There's nothing in particular that I need or anything that I specifically want to do.
Do you not have like in-laws in town we could visit?
No.
Outlaws?
Possibly, but my family avoids civilization as much as possible.
All right. I, for one, would like to go to Wayland's Arms, blacksmith, I believe it is, or arms shop.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go there first, and I'll see what I can pawn off.
All right, give me one moment to look back into the game.
Did I give Izor the copy of Lords of Barovia that I found?
Mm-hmm.
I know you said you already had one, but I did give it to you, right?
That was the book that was taken from. Let me see where it was taken from. Was it taken from the manor?
Yes.
Yeah, I did get a copy of Lord of Barovia. It's really good.
Okay. So I'm gonna remove it from my sheet because I was pretty sure I gave it to you.
Yeah, I'm quite sure because I did not pick it up myself. I got it from someone.
Okay. How do I remove it?
Unlock and then delete button.
Yeah. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. Welcome back to Wayland's.
I missed you, Wayland.
You love it. You love it. What can I do you for today?
Oh, it was a pleasure to be here again. Looking for some arms and armor.
Can you guys see that?
We
The
can see
journal?
Wayland, we can see the shop. Oh, there's a little book. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I don't like that
There
you
is?
guys can see that. Not
It doesn't
cool.
open though.
It doesn't
Or
open.
at least
We
I
can't
can't
actually
open
get
it.
into it. It just lets us know where we are.
Not much is new. What are you looking for specifically?
Well, I'm looking for a better piece of armor than I currently have. So what do you carry that's better than this? And I just point to my insert heavy armor. I think I'm wearing a chainmail, right? I think it's chainmail I got on.
Not much we have that's better.
What about the splint mail?
Is it in the shop?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's in the shop is available. Why does that seem so cheap?
200?
Let me just double check.
Just double check.
Okay, yeah, that's how much it is. Okay.
It looks expensive to me. The dearest light armor, I think, is like 40 gold. So 200 looks pretty expensive in my seat.
He holds up this piece of armor that looks just kind of a little bit dinged up, but it definitely looks sturdier than what you're wearing. I have this splint, good armor.
How much to take it off your hand if I trade in my current one? It's in pristine condition.
So what you're wearing? Yeah. What? He will accept it for half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about 165 difference then, I believe it'd be pretty much. little bit or less than that, but yeah, I've offered on it, so you gotta
Okay.
accept now.
I need
believe on
to
your end
accept.
in the chat.
Okay.
Cool. Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. It adds it in the fucking thing too. And the one that you sold is only selling for 50 gold, I think,
Huh.
because
Good.
it's used.
I can add this one like this. Yeah.
Yep. And now it is out of the shop and should be in your inventory.
It is. Well, I sure took a hit financially, but I hope it will be worth it.
Better than taking a hit in the chest.
It sure is. I will sit down. Is there a bench in here?
Yeah.
I will start to. Which one is Dawn and Doff? Dawn is putting on, right?
Yeah, Dawn is on, Doff is off.
Yeah.
I will start
Doff,
donning
off.
my new splint mail armor.
He helps you with it, kind of tidies it up, tightens it good. I wore something like this. You seem to be the adventuring type. If you bring gold or silver, I can make your weapons silvered.
How much silver do you need for that kind of thing?
Should have thought about that before mentioning.
Would you say that one entire bar of silver would be enough for, say...
Yeah, I would say so. For a sword, yeah.
Who wants a silver thing? Because I don't actually have a weapon yet.
Oh, you could make silver arrow tips,
Oh, that's a good point.
right?
Yeah, that's a really good point.
I'll take some silver arrow tips then.
All right.
Should we pick them up tomorrow morning, or can you just like hammer that out?
Come back tomorrow. Me and Horek will get working.
I'll get some silver Eldritch Blasts.
Don't think it works like that, unfortunately.
And we purchase the 4 silver bars he has and use
Oh,
those.
here we go. So here's the raw rules.
Jesus Christ, that's 10 gold an arrow.
Yeah, but I would say that with the pound of silver that you provide, you should be able to. I would say you'd probably be able to do like 40 arrows for you, or yeah, with a pound. Well,
Alright, I will delete my silver.
we'll say 30, because I feel like arrows' heads are still kind of heavy.
Yeah, they got a bit of heft to them.
Yeah.
And then I'll make a new type of arrow. Oh, duplicate button, let's go.
Nice.
Edit.
Can you change the condition and say silver on them?
Silver arrow. I'm just going to change the name. It doesn't come up when I roll an attack anyway, so it won't matter that much.
Oh
But
yeah, you're right.
I'll know.
It actually will. You can change the property. And
Oh, you
make
can load it with the
silver.
different arrows now. Or maybe that was before as well.
Like in the property for the.
For the weapons, you mean?
arrows. Oh yeah, I guess that is for the weapon, huh? But yeah, you can add like silvered and.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I can do that. I've done that now. So if I click this longbow, I don't know whether it will come up that it's silvered. Yeah, it doesn't come up
Well-
anyway, but
Well,
it is
it'll
on
be
there.
It'll be useful for when you guys fight creatures that are immune or resistant to it, because MIDI will read the properties of the weapon when it's applying the damage.
Oh, cool.
So like Geyser's resistant to fire, it automatically applies that when it's reading damage types and things.
Okay, well the longbow counts as silvered, and if I ever run out of silver arrows, I'll take it off. How else do we get into his shop? I want to see if he has anything else. Barovian
Journals,
shops.
tabs,
Valaki.
Valaki shops, and then all the ones that are available to you.
Wayland's
Still
Arm.
a couple places you guys haven't been to, interestingly enough.
Yeah, we should go to those after we pick up
Which place?
Icarus.
I believe you guys have heard of the Carton Wheel.
Yeah, we have. We never went. It's it's like a I believe
It's a wagon.
yeah.
Wagon and wheels. Alexa, turn the fan off. I'm gonna get a Pepsi. I'm thirsty.
Specifically a Pepsi.
Is there anything you would like, Mia, in any of the stores?
Well, I've been looking through what I've got on me. I don't really understand like the encumbrance. If it says I'm at my full weight, does that mean I actually have 165 pounds worth of crap on me?
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I
currently have 165 pounds of crap on you. You have 10 pounds of rope. You have 20 pounds of rations. You have 10 pounds of torches. 60 pounds of chainmail.
Yeah.
You could figure out some of the stuff, but I don't really think you need 10 torches. You could sell 9 of them to this guy, and that'd free up. You could sell your hunting trap. That's like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that weighs a lot of stuff that usually people don't have to worry about.
Yeah, I think a lot of this just came over from D&D Beyond. But yeah, I definitely don't need 9 torches. So I'd like to sell 8 of my torches and just keep 1.
You just drag it into the shop. You open up your thing,
Oops.
both, and then you say, drag it in. So
Drag it into the shop. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that makes an
8.
offer for Bo to accept or decline when he gets back.
Yeah, it's not giving me a price for them.
I think it's because D&D Beyond doesn't have prices for torches. I don't think.
The reason is because they're worth a copper each, so it's trying to give you half a copper, which is rounded to nothing.
So
I gotcha.
4 copper for these 8.
That's fine.
And okay, I just add 4
I don't know if
copper
that
to your
works.
sheet because
Okay.
for whatever reason it didn't let me adjust the price.
I might have accepted it too quickly. Okay,
And
but of
then-
course it didn't reduce my inventory, so I guess I'll do that manually.
Did it not?
No.
Oh, you just found the torch glitch. Let's do this every session. Get 4 copper for free.
Yeah, dude, you only have 1 torch left.
No, because I adjusted it.
Oh.
I adjusted it manually. There we go. I am going to sell this hunting trap as well then. For 2 gold, that's fine.
And then can I sell, like...
But that one did disappear. So that's interesting.
I don't have anything specific, Bo, but I imagine in the Burgomaster loot, when I'm picking up candlesticks and shit, there's a bunch of mixed raw metal stuff that I could sell. Maybe like 20 gold's worth.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at your sheet, I added just Burgomaster loot, and I gave it a random.
Yeah, I don't
monetary
want to.
value.
Yeah, I don't want to sell all of it here though, or else I become the prime burglary suspect. So I'm gonna knock 20 off the burger loot, and then get maybe like 15 from him because I'm selling it cheap.
Okay.
And then I'm
would
gonna
like
sell
to-
a little bit everywhere we go, I think.
Buy a grappling hook. That's really all I want. I've got chainmail and a shield, which I'm comfortable with.
What's the time in Valaki right now?
3 p.m. it
3 p.m.
says.
is what it says. Oh, by the way, Raven, you know that
Yeah.
dagger we found up on the road? I
What about it?
found a great use for it, but it's not a great use for me.
What do you think it can do?
It can sure find out the you're stabbing a vampire or not. Might be useful.
Yeah, I mean, if we have any suspected vampires, give them a stab with that, and we'll find out whether they're a vampire or just mad.
Exactly. Well, I already can sense that, but maybe if you ever got suspicious and I wasn't there.
Oh, you want me to stab random people to find out if they're vampires or normal?
Well, it's you don't have to stab them. You can just let's do one of those things, you know, when you share blood with someone that you really like. You cut your hand and they cut their hand and share blood, whatever that ritual is called.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
You can just accidentally drop them into their foot or something.
Whoops.
So what places was it that we never gone to except for the wagon? Or is it only the wagon?
The wagon's the one you guys know of.
Okay.
There's also the Arasek Stockyard, which I assume you can buy stuff from, but I think we're banned from there.
I've never been.
What makes you believe you're banned from there?
I believe we were told by someone that that's where the Vistani that robbed... Oh no, because they're not allowed in the town.
No, they're not. It was an assumption that we.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So we should definitely go.
Yeah, we could go there then. The stockyard must have loads of great stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm good with it.
Have you gotten bored with your books yet, Icarus and Magical Showa?
What?
Asked if you
I
got
do think
bored with your
we should go
books
pick him up.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
People talking to me at the same time, cannot understand neither.
Excuse me.
He asks
What?
if you're bored with your books, and I ask if you want us to come and pick you up. Obviously, we
Oh.
can't actually ask Icarus that, but we don't want to just do the thing that we did to me, where we just leave you out of the whole session.
Well, if you guys want to come pick me up, go and check. In the time that has passed, how many letters have I wrote?
Because our normal reading speed.
The writing?
Well, no, I'm saying because our reading speed. So I'm trying to figure out away from that would basically equate to how much you could write.
Just...
Because I mean, it hasn't been too long. Because I mean, you have to read the pages and then write down what you find, and some pages you read might not turn up with information that you might deem useful.
By the way, not want to sound rude, but like, can we move quicker? Because we've had like 3 shopping sessions so far.
It's totally dependent on what you guys do. I have no control over it. I can push you guys certain ways, but
like if someone wants to buy something and it is not RP related, just say I want to buy this, remove gold, add item.
okay. When they say they want to go to a store, though, like I assume that is for like with Wadpole. Obviously, that couldn't be done. Just, but okay.
Yeah, it's fine. So you guys are picking me up?
Sure. We want to go to the stockyard.
What was the knock key?
The what?
The specific knock he told you to remember. Do you know it?
I think it's just knock knock, and then 2 knocks with a slightly longer between them.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it, Isa. It's this. I'm gonna go like rat-ta-ta-ta.
Although it's not the knock, I will assume it's you guys, so I'm gonna open the door and say, "What? I haven't finished yet."
What the fuck? Come on, get your thing together.
All right, I guess I'll do this at night. Where to?
We were gonna go to the Arasek stockyard and see what's there, and then there was another shop we haven't been to.
All right, I will come with you.
So we will go from the Blue Water Tavern. I guess the cart and wheel is first, but does it actually just sell cart parts?
That is what it seems to be, is a cart store.
Alright, well if it seems to be, we have to go in and see if it is.
Probably a quick stop.
As you get there, the inside of the cart wheel is dimly lit with the smell of wood and leather wafting through the air. On one side of the room, a workbench contains an assortment of saws, chisels, hammers, and other woodworking tools. Along the walls, there is an array of wood of various sizes and types, ready to be shaped and fashioned into whatever the customer desires. The walls of the shop are lined with shelves holding nails and other hardware. Various pieces of finished wagon and carts and varying stages of completion lie about the shop. A stout man with a leather apron is hard at work with a chisel on a piece of wood. He stops as you enter and greets you with a smile.
Oh, I know this guy. He's in a bunch of like old Wild West films, I think. Anyway, Raven will go in. Hi, do you just sell like things for carts, or do you do other stuff as well?
Mainly just carts and wheels. Take a look at my wares.
Okay, I'll have a look. Ooh, costumes. Icarus.
We're not at the
That's
Havendash,
a
though.
Havendash. Yeah, that's.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the wrong shop. I was gonna say costumes is pretty spicy. There we go.
Here it is. The draft horse.
Wooden staff, dragon
Wow!
chest.
We can
Knife.
buy horses.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
Nice.
the price for rent or the price to own it?
These are the prices to purchase.
Mm. Interesting. They sell a wooden stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, a full size, not a quarter.
No, I think it's just a focus.
I think it's a walking stick rather than anything else.
Hmm.
How much do a horse need to eat per day?
Mm, 20 pounds of food a day.
Jesus Christ, that's fully old ration.
That is an
My
average
God.
size horse. And 8 gallons of water they drink.
What does it cost at a stable for feeding a horse per day?
That we could look into
Okay,
once you
yep.
guys go back over there.
I don't think we should own a horse.
Yeah, not at these prices, not in this economy.
These horse seat look interesting. What are they made of?
All handcrafted, leather.
I see there are two types.
Mm. Which ones are you looking at?
There's one that says Pax
Oh,
saddle and the other riding saddle.
yep. Yeah, the pack saddle's more designed for carrying things. More designed for pack mounts.
I
The
see.
riding saddle's designed for riding, getting from one place to another.
Who would have thought?
How uncomfortable would it be to ride long distance on a pack saddle?
I mean, I've done it once, but it wasn't the most comfortable thing. I wouldn't recommend doing it consistently.
So, do you know of any rumors in town?
Such as?
Maybe disappearances, dangers outside of town? Doesn't ring a bell.
Not particularly. I'm known for making wagons, being good with horses. Outside of that, I don't deal with much. But many believe I'm one of the finest wagon makers in town. They come from all over.
Do you make custom saddles?
I can make custom saddles. It might take a little longer, but
I noticed a horse at what is the inn we stay at? At the Blue Water Inn that was very nicely engraved.
did you happen to catch what the engraving was?
It was just the initials RR.
Can't say I did that.
Not that I have a horse to put one on, but it was very nice.
Do you rent horses and carriages?
Mainly sell them. I could possibly rent some out.
In case we need it, would be nice to know how much it would cost.
So,
Now, when you say cart, is this a cart that has to be pulled by a pack animal, or could it be pulled by a person, like a hand cart?
most of them are, but you do see that he has some that could be used as hand cart, but he mainly specializes in pack carts.
Okay.
So he usually charges about 10 gold a day to rent a horse.
Alright. Would it need 2 horses to pull a wagon, right?
You would need at least 2, yeah. Well, depending on how big the wagon you get is. If it's like the wagon that Lingari, right,
enough to
had.
Yeah, enough to carry 5 people, at least.
Oh, you would need at least 2 horses for that.
So
Thought as much.
when we're in the store, do we actually see the physical cart or wagons?
You see some that are kind of prefabbed out. They haven't been finished yet, but he's definitely in the process of making them.
Am I able to tell that if he's the maker of the wagons for the store?
Roll me an investigation check. You wouldn't be able to tell. It just looks like very finely crafted wood to you.
out of your customer base, who would purchase a wagon such as these?
Sometimes people come from outside of town. They'll pick up a wagon to leave. People like that. Not many people in town own them, except for the rich folk.
I've only met one type of people that uses wagons around here. Oh, actually, two. They an unnamed figure we can't mention the name of, and the Vistani.
Did you say that in front of him?
I did now.
You see, I'm not even gonna make it wrong. You see his face kind of definitely get a little weird when you mention this. Well, many wagons out and about. I haven't made all of them. I'm sure that there's some fine crafters out there.
You said you're the finest crafter of this land.
I've been told that.
By who?
People that order my wagons, of course.
And who this might be?
It's on a need-to-know basis. Client, customer, confidentiality.
Sounds fair. Does anyone have the medallion of read thoughts, or Ludwig took it with him?
I bought it from him before he left, but they're aware if I use it on them.
Ah.
But only if you dig deep, yeah?
Only if you dig deeper. I believe you can know the surface level thoughts without prying too far.
Alright, fuck it, let's prank him. I'm gonna get some surface level thoughts of a cart maker.
Just to make it RP reasonable, if you have it equipped, I'm gonna look at you and then look at the medallion and then look at you like a... So it doesn't feels like, oh, I'm gonna casually read his mind. I'm gonna hint to you for you to do it.
All right. The first thing that you detect his surface thoughts are these people gonna buy anything?
Hey, I bought stuff.
What might they know? And why does that lizard folk keep looking around? As he's kind of, you see, as you're reading these thoughts, you see that the eyes of the man are kind of glancing both at Iser and Keekly.
Classic racist cart maker.
No kidding. There is a clear difference between lizard person, dragonborn.
Not to this guy, there isn't. Can I sell him, like... I imagine I took some stuff that may have been made of wood from the Burgomaster's house. Just, I kind of forget everything I pocketed because it's been 3 weeks. But can I sell him like 5 gold of garbage from the Burgomaster's house?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
You could toss a coin of the Strahd to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
That'll change his surface thought for sure. He's hiding something. I don't know that.
We're
I
hiding
also
stuff as
have
well.
some of those, so I'm gonna take out one of those coins and start playing with it in my hands. Doing the
How long does a tech thoughts last? Is it 10 minutes?
Minute.
I have no idea.
It's only a minute.
Okay. I would say as you pull out this coin, you see that is the thoughts that Raven kind of detects are, where would they get that?
I'm gonna give it to him and say, this is a tip for your hard work.
Oh,
So that's 2 gold, right?
Thank
Jesus
you.
Christ, why would
Yeah.
you tip me 2 gold?
Right.
So say, if... Actually, I have nothing to say.
All right, guys, we done at the cart shop, or did you? If you guys want to buy a cart and then pull it, you seem pretty strong.
I'm
We're
fine.
strong, but we are not Goliaths. Would I know that Goliaths are strong?
I mean, Eyes was a Goliath. The guy's taller than the left hand of the mayor, and that guy's a Goliath.
I'd say in your studies you would have read up. You definitely would have some general knowledge on Goliaths.
In my old age.
Yeah, I can lift or drag 600 pounds.
I don't think that's enough to pull a carriage with 4 people in it.
I mean, you could walk, and the rest of us will be in it.
By me, I'm the oldest.
Are you?
Yeah, 40.
How old are you? 46 is not that old.
It's probably a good spot to take a bio break. I have to pee. I'm doing a little
Yeah.
waddle back and forth over here, so.
You're definitely not the
Okay.
oldest Icarus.
Yeah, I think N said he was
300,
600,000
yeah.
years.
Mortal. Like, it doesn't count because he doesn't age.
I'll be right back.
Keithley's 48.
Okay, but your species ages slower.
I don't think it does. I think lizard folk age normally.
Yeah,
Do
I
they?
think so.
Well, in my defense, Icarus has aged way faster than normal due to unrevealed reasons.
We can say, oh, what is it? That you're the feeblest among us? That you're the, like the weakest?
Physically, yeah, I have 9 strength.
Oh. He's just a boy.
And I weighed 134 pounds. Which is like 4 kilos. Is it? No, I'm confused. Hold on.
I just came
How
up
much?
with a great idea.
154 pounds is pretty heavy.
135?
60 kilos.
Yeah.
It depends how tall he is. How tall is he?
5'9".
I'd say that's slightly below average, but well within
So-
the realm of normal person size.
Yeah. So in real life, I'm taller than Icarus.
I came up with a great idea. Since we
What
have
are
the
you
book of the devil, we can send one person to infiltrate the book club, saying that they is a follower as well.
Don't we have 2 copies? Because you bought one and then I've got one.
They just stole it at the end, or we still got to plan that?
You guys only have one of those books that was given to Iser by Vasily.
Oh, okay.
The other,
My bad.
we planned to steal it, but we haven't actually acted on it.
Well, I'm done in here if you are as well.
Yeah, we should get moving.
Yeah. I was gonna have Keithley walk around and kind of sprout some of the wood on the walls, but I don't have Druidcraft, so I won't do that.
Oh,
Not a
wow,
real
you can do
druid.
that. That's cool. Hope you had.
All right, what are you guys doing next?
It'll be the last unknown shop.
Stockyard.
Yeah.
What is a stockyard? Is it like where they keep items on stock, like goods and
Yeah, like a big
Ooh.
storage warehouse
Okay.
usually,
It's like Walmart.
like Amazon depot.
Okay.
Yeah, as you guys
Like,
approach,
yeah. So you understand.
you see this gate kind of going around this building that definitely seems to be a stockyard of sorts. There's crates and barrels and wagons that are inside this kind of center area where the outside building seems to be interjecting with a kind of middle building where people go in to handle their business.
That look like a Vistani cart in the.
That was my assumption the first time we went here. That's why we didn't enter and never been here. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But we know that they're not allowed in town. So assume that's safe.
Okay.
Going in, who do we see?
Going in, you guys see a kind of smaller human man, and next to him is kind of a female woman. They both seem to be about in their mid 40s, maybe early 50s. Welcome in.
Hard working, huh?
Trying to be.
What's on your stock?
Well, stuff people put in here. It's not a store.
Mm.
It is not?
No, it's a stockyard. Like people, it's like a warehouse.
What is a warehouse? Oh, like a storage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. So your business is to keep people's belongings.
Yep, that's what we do.
For how much time do you keep them? Like, if someone comes in here, stores something, how long do you keep it before you assume they will never return for it?
No, it depends on how long they pay. Usually, we're good with a couple warnings. At least
Do you
that
guys
first
do like
month.
auctions of the stuff people have left, where you don't quite know what's in there and you buy the whole lot?
Not
Oh.
typically. We
Oh, we
usually. Oh, sorry.
can't have storage wars?
Come on, please. I'm sure somebody has hired out a lot but hasn't paid. We'll bid it up against each other. You don't even need anyone else there. We'll buy it.
It's the wow factor.
Come on.
Yeah. No, we mainly we donate what we can to the orphanage first, and then give it out to the less fortunate around town. Recycle what is needed, or search out who it is.
Oh, come on. Don't make me feel like shit. You can use the money we buy it with to donate to the orphanage. We'll pay way above what it's meant to be. We're here for the thrill.
I appreciate the offer, but I can't do that.
Fuck. Do you like get a lot and just throw some random junk in it and then pretend it's somebody's lot? And then we'll pay way too much for it. Come on, we've walked all this way, guy.
We come from the village of Barovia just to see what is that.
That's true. We have come from all the way there.
I'm not sure what to tell you guys. We stock things, or not stock things. This is a warehouse. We store it. We keep things
You
packed
just-
up.
You said you stock.
It's a stockyard.
Do you need
So
like
that's
new
where the
nighttime
confusion
security? Like, I'm looking for a job and I'd love to help guard stuff at night.
I think we're all right. I appreciate it though. We got my kids to help out and my wife here. Besides, I don't even know your names. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Gunther.
Gunther. Where do you come from? Are you from here?
Lived here my whole life. This is my wife, Yelena. We just have this little place. We try to make a living.
How's business nowadays?
Well, like most things, it could be better, but we get by. We thankfully have a couple patrons that help out a little bit more than they need to sometimes, and we help out offering free stay for a month, but money's always good, but it's definitely been tight.
Do you happen to know Vasily?
Of course I know Vasily. Everyone knows Vasily.
What is your thoughts on him?
He's a good man. It's not a joyous affair unless Vasily is there. He's all over town. Many people like him.
That is good to know. We crossed paths with him yesterday, so one of these days. And yeah, we can agree.
How do you guys like Valaki so far?
Pretty town. I mean, quite the town.
Yeah, I know it's not much, but we make do with what we got.
I will lower my voice and ask, so, what do you think about the current burgomaster?
I got no qualms with him. He lets us run our business, and I try not to meddle in the affairs. I have a family to provide for, and that's about it.
That means that you know what has been going on.
What has been going on?
If you mentioned that you tried to not... What did he say?
That he tries to not like get involved in politics, or he tries to just keep to himself, basically.
If you try to not involve with the burgomaster, you might have heard that some people that do have disappeared.
That's terrible. Anyone that I might know? Anyone?
Can I make an insight check to see if he's actually surprised or if he
Yeah.
actually knows something? Not
I mean,
the
he
best.
definitely, even with that, it seems like he's being honest. He has no reason to lie.
Well, just rumors I've heard.
Well, I don't know anything of it. I mean, not many people around here. All is well. We smile and keep to ourselves.
All is well.
All is well.
So we'll see you at the festival tomorrow then?
Of course.
Do you know what the thing is that in the middle of town they're erecting?
It's Festival of the Blazing Sun. If I had to guess, it's some sort of homage to the sun.
Are they gonna
Well,
burn
to
someone
the-
alive?
I don't think so. That's not happened before. What kind
This
of
will be
place
our
do you think Valaki is?
this will be our first time in town for this festival. What did they do last time?
Last time, trying to remember the name, but it was a great homage to keeping the wolves out. That's why this wall was erected, and many wolf heads were placed on spikes. We ate wolf steak, and it was just a testament to the burgomaster and his ability to keep all as well in the wall, and how it was erected up to keep the wolves out. And
Sounds like
we
a
have one
very-
every week.
Sounds like he's doing pretty alright.
Things have been all right.
Well, if my companions have no more things...
No, I've got to think. How much does it cost to have like a small storage locker that I can store stuff?
We charge about 2 gold a month.
$2 a month. We do like a first month free thing, like a trial.
I suppose, but don't be surprised if we auction your stuff.
What?
Just
But you said you
kidding.
didn't do that.
Hey, we gotta have some fun here. Land as depressing as it is. Just making a joke with you, but
Whoa, I thought all was well. Now it's a depressing land. Chill, guy, chill.
Raven, I can give you 2 gold if you need.
No, I'll take my free trial month, and then I'll pay for 1 extra month, and I'll give him 2 gold. I think we'll probably be done with the game before 2 months goes by. I'm going to store my clobs.
Your what?
My clobs.
What is that?
I genuinely don't know. I think you can milk it into a liquor, but I don't really want to. And if it falls on your head, it can kill you. But I've been carrying these things since I met you, and I'm sick of these clobs, man.
Okay, so I assume you have the seeds and you're not carrying around 10 to 15 foot tall trees everywhere we've gone?
These are the
Yeah.
fruit of the clob.
Yeah, sorry, fruit, not seeds.
Sometimes I think about this shit the people I live with can hear me say when I play D&D. And I'm like, no, not the trees, just the fruit of the clob.
true.
Yeah, I'll hire out a locker, and then when he's not looking, I'm going to store my 2 clobs, but I'm also going to store like a mint condition wedding dress that I've got.
Okay.
I'm going to try and make a folder that's like in storage if I can figure out how to do that.
£10 dress, jeez.
Listen, that's got a lot of frills.
Yeah, it
10
does.
pounds is not much for a
Okay,
wedding
okay,
dress.
It
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
feel
a
like
lot.
I don't know. That was just a guy's interpretation of how much you think it'd be. You know,
Let's see.
I thought it wasn't bad.
I have
Uh,
stuff to write down. So if we are done here,
Well, what is it you got to write down that's so desperate you have to do it right now?
you will see in time.
See, you always give us these weird, ominous answers, but what about the truth? And I'm going to detect thoughts on ISO. No, not on ISO, fuck. Actually, I guess it's on everyone around me, but mostly on Ikra.
You will detect that superficially, I'm thinking of writing down these notes about the book that we got at Wattpulse.
Alright, do you need to be somewhere specific to make these notes, or could you do them whilst we walk?
I don't know how my calligraphy would be if I tried writing as I'm walking, so I would prefer to be in the commodity of my room.
We'll take Icarus back to his room, and then we'll just hang out in the bar for like 2 hours till he's done, and then we'll pick him back up again.
Hmm.
do we have anywhere else to be? I don't.
Well, we do want to put a plan together, don't we?
Yes.
So I would say
I would say we can do that before I go finish my work.
Oh,
So-
I definitely think you should go finish your work while the rest of us get really drunk, and then we make our plan.
I like that as a plan.
So I guess we were going to the Blue Water Inn.
No, if you want to get drunk, you go to the Blackwater.
Okay.
Yes, that's so
I haven't been to the
Oh.
Blackwater Inn.
Yeah, most people don't, but it's actually not that bad.
Oh my lord.
Have we identified them?
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't
Oh,
though, so
actually,
you'll
no,
get
no.
inspiration if you
Yeah.
get them.
I don't know. Did you guys get them? I don't think you guys did because we weren't here very long.
I think she's the actress of Fat Amy from Bandcamp, but I don't know who that actually is.
No,
And
I
then-
think Melissa McCarthy and
that's
John
probably it.
Candy.
You're fucking
Good
killing
one.
it.
Very good.
You guys are. Be thankful you have me, because a lot of these I feel like you wouldn't get.
Yeah.
I haven't actually got anyone yet. I've just guessed Tom Cruise every time.
Definitely not Tom Cruise.
Hopefully,
Could
what
be.
happens with you doesn't happen like with Ludwig, where he was guessing Danny DeVito and then finally missed when Danny DeVito actually showed up.
So
But as you guys enter in, you see a couple people just sitting around drinking. You see Hidregard as well as Beauregard. Beauregard behind the counter. He's chumming it up. You see him trying to tell jokes at the kind of, what is that called? Counter. And Hidregard's in the back just baking.
At the bar? You mean?
Well, he's at the bar. She's back in so you weren't here the first time, but it's like a bar with a bakery attached.
Oh, okay.
Raven's gonna try something. They're gonna walk up to the bar and be like, "The usual, please," even though I've been here literally twice.
Don't know if I reckon what you'll have.
Killing me here, guy. Come on, you know my usual.
Oh, okay. You see him just turn around. He grabs something off the tap. Here you go.
Nice, and the cake that comes with it.
Of course. Eddie. And she comes out with a delicious piece of chocolate cake.
Oh, lovely, thank you. I'm gonna go find a seat.
Okay.
Are there no other patrons?
No, there's a few other patrons,
Okay.
including one that Raven and I guess a few of you guys would notice, but you guys noticed the same kind of character that you noticed at the Blue Water Inn, that kind of bony, skeletal-looking older gentleman. This man sitting in there.
It's the bad guy from Spider-Man 2.
Holy cow, he is staring into my soul.
where did we see this guy before? Is this like the servant
You
of
had
the?
you saw him once at the Blue Water Inn.
Ah,
I feel like we saw him in someone's home also.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Ed Raimi? No, that's not right.
And this is a guy we haven't met before. We've seen him before. We haven't talked to him. Yeah?
Yeah, you guys have seen him, but I don't believe anyone's officially spoken with him. Well, for the lot of you, what would the rest of you like to drink?
Whatever you got.
Okay,
No,
great
things
mash
are-
wine coming up.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, I don't see the actor that they said for this guy. I don't see it.
Skeletor from him.
But where are you guys sitting in here? I imagine you guys are gonna try to find somewhere in the corner.
No, right in the middle. That's how you get the best rumors.
Okay. I think you guys are making plans. That's why I was assuming like you guys were gonna try to find the corner.
No, they're first getting drunk and then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're
Drunk
doing homework.
first.
All right. Oh, then I guess we didn't need to come here. We could have just said you guys got drunk and we go to the other one.
No, getting drunk and we're planning here.
No,
So
I am the Blue Water Inn writing down my notes. You said you were.
Oh
gonna
shit, we
wait-
left you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then you said you were gonna get drunk in 2 hours and then return to do the planning. Or I guess I will finish up writing down my notes. I don't know how much time it would take me to write down 70 letters.
You do realize pages are front and back, so you really have like 140 that you could write.
Oh, he
Well, not
doesn't
if he's
have that much
sending
paper
individual
though.
letters.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's gonna take you a while. I mean, depends on how personal you're planning to get.
Just like copy paste the names.
Basically, cookie cutter. Okay.
Jehovah's
Yeah.
Witnesses,
The
you know the type.
circumstances of
Burgomaster
disappearance.
bad, and then
Yeah, basically. And how he tries to keep his name clean, despite all the shady things that he's done.
I'd say you could probably get like one done a minute.
So it would
Just
take me an
getting
hour.
correct format. Yeah, basically like an hour, 10 minutes, hour and a half.
Well, I already wrote down a couple while they were shopping.
Yeah, he
so
already had like 2 hours to do stuff.
Oh, then cool.
I will get that done in 1 hour and go to the Blackwater Inn and met them. I don't know if an hour is enough to be passed out.
I would say off wine, probably not. But maybe if this guy was making the same kind of goopy drink that Danica had made for you guys, where she made an ale for Raven.
I think Raven's doing fine, but I don't know about the rest of you lightweight.
Ah,
Yeah, those of you that are attempting. Well, if the plan is to get drunk, though, wouldn't you want to just fail that?
You'd want to, but sometimes you can't, and that's how you end up an alcoholic.
I think Keoklee has any alcohol that she has probably just been like homegrown.
We all fail. Go on, Isol. Someone's got to get drunk.
okay, I'll go right ahead. Ah, that's yes.
Oh shit! Isa just grabs the bottle and
You guys all see Iser, and you think he's this pretty big, brutish man, but he takes one drink, and you just see him, ooh, kind of fall back in his chair.
Okay, so I've got this great drinking game we should play for the next hour whilst we wait for Icarus. It's called Never Have I Ever Been a Dragonborn. We all hold our drinks up and we say, Never have I ever been a Dragonborn. And if you are a Dragonborn, you drink. Otherwise, you just laugh at the person drinking.
Sounds like an awesome game.
And SpongeBob, 1 hour later, Isa's just on the floor. We're still sober. Poor guy.
Iser is wasted.
Wasted.
How do I roll with disadvantage if I want to get drunk? Control.
Yeah, control should be disadvantage. Guys are just too good. Too good.
you're just too good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
I
I noticed
arrived.
you back there in the corner. I have something in the back. Been saving for special occasion. Might be good. You want to try it?
Am I
Yeah.
already?
What you got?
Yeah, I'd say you could have joined him at this point, Icarus.
Okay.
It's called Dwarven Gutbuster. It's something I've been brewing in the basement.
That sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sounds delicious.
So he comes back with this small little barrel that is, you can tell it's a little bit dusty. It's got cobwebs on it. It's been sitting for a while, but you can tell that this seems to be some sort of special occasion, or he just wants to relive his younger years, and he pulls out these 5 mugs for you guys and pours a glass for each one of you. Well,
What does it smell like?
you get this scent of like maple and kind of just a hint of peppermint too.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, Mia hates that.
Maple and peppermint? Is that what...
I just thought of the first.
It's Christmas in Canada. What more do you want?
It sounded
Peppermint?
good.
Fine.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not a big mint guy either, so I get it.
Oh no, peppermint is fine. I drink peppermint tea every day. But peppermint with maple just seems a little off.
Don't knock it until you try it.
All right.
Are you guys all drinking it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm just
I
trying
am
to
not.
find, just come up with the name of it, the liquor.
As it hits your throat, it's a little bit warm at first, but kind of feels chunky, almost like a soup. But it goes
Oh,
down
God.
smooth, and it just feels like nothing as it hits your stomach. But you instantly just feel this overwhelming sense of just kind of weight coming off your shoulder as you guys all feel this drink kind of hit you, and it's definitely stronger than any of the wine that you've been drinking in your time here.
I did not drink it.
Okay. So what do you think? Did you like it?
Yeah, it just needs more chunks.
Eh, stir it up. It's been sitting a while.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna yell out across the bar to the skeletal guy and just say, "Have you ever played the game? Who's the Dragonborn or whatever it is? Might wanna come here and have a go."
Isa's won every round. You won't believe it.
You see the man kind of just look off to the distance, like, are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
I have no time for such games. That does not sound fun to me. And he just turns and kind of crosses his leg over his knee and just takes a sip of his drink in a very pompous way.
Boo. Boo.
I will get up and approach to him with my mug of the stuff that I didn't drink. And I say, well, I guess the rest wouldn't hear what I'm saying because I'm off in the distance, but I'm gonna sit next to him and tell him, so just like me, you're not the drinking type, huh?
No, I enjoy a drink. I prefer not to look like an imbecile when I do.
Boo.
Do you mind if do you mind if I invite you to this that I didn't have is supposed to be the best that they have in here?
I appreciate it, but I don't accept drinks from strangers.
Very wise. I have heard stories of this going bad, and I can understand the wariness. So I'll just leave it there. So tell me, who? I believe I've seen you before.
Perhaps it's a lot smaller town than it seems.
It is certainly not big. What do you do around town?
Who's asking?
Me.
What of it? What do you wish to know, and why?
You don't seem like the regular town folk. You seem more, and I do like this gesture, more eloquent.
Yes, well, I like to surround myself with higher quality people, I suppose you could say.
And by this, you may be referring to Vasily.
Yes, I have been to Vasilis on more than one occasion.
Are you two acquainted?
Of course. I've eaten in the man's home.
Home. Forgive my manners. I don't believe I introduced myself. I am Icarus.
Well, I am Ernst.
Don't believe I have heard that name before, but you must be someone important around town.
I suppose it depends on who you ask.
What would you respond if I ask you?
I don't consider myself any bit more important than you. Why does
You
it
did
keep
that
sending
face.
like that?
What the fuck is he saying?
Well, it's sending because he knows it. Like his sheet, it says he knows any 2 languages for whatever reason. So when it's sending it from a sheet, it's picking any 2 random languages. It's picking common and some other language and just sending that.
Hmm.
To be in such high status, you must do something different than the rest of the people.
Well, some might say that I am a bit of a out of character. What would be a term for someone who's like a kiss ass, but they don't want to say that because obviously it sounds demeaning.
A bootlicker.
Bootlicker is obviously also demeaning though.
Person with powerful friends.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just
Someone
say I have some powerful contacts, and I try to be around them when I can.
So besides being an acquaintance to Vasily, you also seem to be acquainted with the Burgomaster, do you?
Not as much. I have seen him at many occasions around town, and of course his festivals and things of that nature, but I've never spoken to him personally.
Would you like to?
Not particularly.
Why is that?
Same reason that I would rather just sit here and have a beer. That is what I'd like.
I see. So you have better opinions on Vasily than the Burgomaster. It's not that I am trying to judge or get something out of you. Simply curiosity.
I
I
mean,
am not the answer to this.
everyone has opinions. Thank you, Kiekli.
Mhm.
I have friends in high places. I try not to step on toes or bite the hand that could feed me.
And what is it that you do for a living?
Real estate. No.
Everyone's in the real estate business.
I work around town. I do various jobs for people, but most of my money came from old wealth. I help where I can, but I don't really need to. It's that simple.
So you do it out of entertainment,
I suppose, or boredom.
keep you busy.
Yes.
Yeah, people of our age have to keep a purpose in life, you know.
This guy is like clearly 10, 15 years older than you.
I mean, my character looks 20 years older than he actually is.
Okay, okay. Yes, this is true.
Mm. It was nice chatting with you. I hope I see you tomorrow at the festival.
Yes, it's mandatory. Everyone will be there. And please
If you,
take this drink, if that's what you call it. I will not be touching that.
all right. If you could not assist to these events, would you rather not?
I mean, I guess sometimes it's fun. Someone will get picked out of the crowd, and maybe they weren't smiling the correct way, and the public display is sometimes fun. But I guess if I had my pick, I would stay at home.
I don't want to sound creepy, but where your home is? Where is your home?
I'm not sure why you're asking.
Might want to pay you a visit to have a proper conversation.
I thought this was pretty proper. Perhaps I'll see you at the festival tomorrow. Have a good day.
Fair enough. And I will return to the table of the drunkards. What are you all doing?
Where you go off to?
I have a conversation with a nice guy.
Who?
The guy you called for the drinking contest that you always win.
Oh. Why didn't you want to join?
I did join, but you beat us all.
Why didn't he want to join?
He's got business.
You catch his name?
Did I?
Yes, you guys both introduced yourself to each other. That's why I sent it in the chat.
The chat says, "Get you here."
Does it not show the other thing? Here we go.
No.
Ernst. Oh, it does say his name next to his little portrait.
Oh, it does. His name was Ernst. Says he doesn't need to work because he's wealthy, but he does anyways out of boredom.
We'll stand up and say, Ernst, don't you want to come over here? We met your friend, Jasper Noggin, at the bridge. Come on, you want a drink?
You see him just... No, I'm not drinking with you, and Jesper Noggins is a bumbling fool.
Oh shit, he's Ernst! How did I miss that? I have it noted down in here and I even have a circle around it. My bad.
Well, are you guys just drinking more?
No, I'm passed out.
So
I go to the bar, I get a funnel, and I keep pouring it into
come
myself.
on.
No. I would stop
Yeah,
you from
that-
doing that.
That is...
That's attempted murder at that point.
Exactly.
Are we here to discuss our plan or keep being, as Ernst said, imbeciles? I don't think Isor is in conditions of planning, but
This
I
is
believe-
perfect conditions for Isor to plan in.
Alright. So
Well-
we have 3 candidates. Keep the
I
current... Gonna look around to see if there's nobody around, and I'm gonna lower my voice.
I think we should probably drag Isor back to where we're staying,
Blue
What
water.
to the
Different.
blue water. Well, I just don't think that we should have this conversation in a tavern.
Fair enough. So I'm
Okay.
expecting me to do the lifting work.
Yeah, that's true. Who's gonna carry?
I'm Kiakli's slightly above average in the strength.
Okay.
I mean, I would
But
say...
Raven, powered by alcohol, is going to crack their knuckles and then give it the old... Ah! My hip!
I mean, what's
While drunk, are those are a disadvantage, correct?
I don't know.
Yep. Poison
Fine.
creature has disadvantage on ability checks. And...
But I passed all my checks.
Yeah. But I feel like the
I mean,
the
I-
gut buster is a game
Yeah.
changer.
Oh, I see.
that's true.
Oh. It takes you guys longer than you would have thought it would have, but slowly after dropping Iser once or twice along the way, maybe banging his head on a pole or two, you eventually get him back to the inn.
So we have three possible outcomes. Keep the current burgomaster. Have the crazy lady take over the role of burgomaster. Or get rid of both of them and have Vasily to be the new burgomaster.
Sorry, I'm confused. I thought we were going to plan how we're getting Vasily in charge, not revisiting whether or not we've got two bad choices and one great choice. I don't know if we need to rethink
thought-
who we're leaving in charge.
Yeah, I
Alright
thought
then.
we did decide that Vasily was our choice.
So I got a plan to have sort of a rebellion against Vargas going on.
Okay.
Remember the things I was noting down that took me a couple of hours?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
These are notes about the disappearances and things that incriminate him of bad attitude from the book. I've planned my familiar Spike to deliver these notes to random houses around town.
And Spike do this invisibly?
I can make him invisible, yes.
I mean, Spike hasn't been in town with us, correct? I would assume that a magical familiar would be just as banned as magic itself.
Yes. But I can do
Okay.
this in the security of my room.
Okay. So, yeah, I suppose as long as he is invisible, so that it can't be tracked back to you.
Yes. He'll do this at the dead of night, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
where no one see it. As for the lady of the Fiona, I don't know if you have come up with anything.
Am I still passed out and drunk? Do I need to make any rolls or anything?
We'll splash some water on Hazel to wake him up.
Yeah, you guys will wake him up, but you are gonna be pretty drunk still.
Hey, you're missing the planning.
Is drunk considered a poison?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll remove
Oh, you
it.
can't be poisoned.
No, I can't be deceased, but I can remove poison.
Disease,
I
that's
can
what it
remove
is,
poison.
yeah. Okay, yeah, fair.
Nice.
Cool. Nice.
I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
Good use. Yeah, good use of it.
Nice.
Select there. It doesn't fire because I don't know why, but let's just assume that I spent 5 points. So yeah, nice of you to drag me here. Gonna have to take all night trying to clean up the armor and everything, but how did we get here anyways? I thought we were just at the Blackwater Tavern.
We had to come here to have more privacy to discuss the plan.
Yes.
What is the plan to get Fiona in bad name?
Oh, that's easy. We send someone over there dead at night with this one. I'm gonna present the book. The devil we know. I mean, someone needs to go over there and pretend to be a part of this book club, whatever it is. If you read through here, and maybe gain some insight what they're doing. You got to be really good at telling them, at Frank and Vincent, though.
Maybe Ants can help us with that. He's got some talent.
I think the most devious character should do it.
Who this might be.
I mean, it's definitely not me.
Not me either.
I think Raven would be more accepted by the group. Though Ends does have a very silvered tongue and seems to know how to hold his own in a conversation. But certainly the Dragonborn and the Lizard folk would not be welcomed into a, quote, intellectual circle.
Agree.
glad you're agreeing. Thank you for the kind words.
All right, so what do you guys do?
I can have the letter scheme going this night.
So it will arrive, so people would have read through it by the morning.
And they would be pissed at the festival.
I was considering that as well. I mean, if we're starting uproar or try to battle it out with him, whatever things turn out, it might be good enough to have all the guards against us as well, and all the villagers.
Don't think it can be tracked back to us. Maybe if we discover a note with my handwriting, but I don't think that's very likely to happen.
You just signed your entrance papers to the Lucky in your own handwriting when you got here.
God damn it.
Did you not take means to disguise your handwriting?
I guess I would have done so, like maybe writing with my non-dominant hand.
Would Icarus have thought about that?
Can I make a check for that? To see
Kinda-
if he did or not?
Is there a check, or can the DM just open up the document?
Well, I'm just thinking, like, with 12 int, 12 wisdom, would your character have? Because I feel like that's what mine would be in real life, and I wouldn't have thought about that in the moment.
Yeah, but how much int or wisdom do I have IRL?
I don't know. It's probably higher than mine.
Like, obviously, Icarus is wiser than anyone in here.
No.
No,
definitely
he
not
not?
wiser than Keathley. Definitely not.
I've got more wisdom
No, I mean in
significantly
real
as well.
life.
Oh,
Maybe
Now
some
I'm
insight?
really confused. You're more wise in real life than.
you need to be more wisdomic to figure out this conversation.
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying my best.
So you tell me.
I would say, yeah, you thinking in this way, you would have been smart enough to realize your handwriting would have needed to be disguised in some way.
Thanks.
Okay, so according to this, your intelligence can be directly translated to IQ. So you have a 12 intelligence, so you would have a 120 IQ.
IQ isn't real either.
I know. It is a number that people can quantify, and it is a concept that people can identify with.
120 IQ is genius.
Hmm.
Is it?
Well,
Oh no.
above 100 is above average.
Yeah.
And like 10 points above 100 is like bright. 20 points is gifted. 30 points is like genius. So Icarus is gifted, something like that. What are you laughing at?
The genius would be 20 and. Yeah. Good whisper.
All right. So are we doing the thing tonight? And then when is the book club thing? Is it during the festival?
I do believe that everyone has to attend the festival, so I don't think the book club would be at the
Festival
same time.
is daytime as well, and I believe the book club was nights.
Nighttime, yeah.
So we can do both tomorrow.
Well, they will already have the letter by the morning, so if we want to figure out what the book club is before the lady puts her plans into motion.
Yeah, if we're waiting until tomorrow night to do the book club, that's after we make our move at the festival, which is way too late. If you guys have an idea of what you want done at the book club, I could go there tonight, but I feel like it's walking into the snake's den, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And we've got a nice book to read there, but other than that,
have I had any time at all to read through this The Devil We Know book?
In character?
Yes. And how long would it take for me to just go through the pages quickly?
I mean, you could have definitely skimmed through the pages, but I mean, you haven't really had a moment yet to stop and sit down and actually read it today,
If you want to,
like
know
in
what
game.
Yeah.
But
it
then
is-
again, you let 2 hours for him go write letters. I would say that in that time you could have been reading, unless you would have spent all that time
You
drinking.
just want to. I mean, if there was any time at all during the day, logically, I would have at least, because I think just skimming through this book gets the gist of what it's all about.
I would say, yeah, you'd have been able to skim through it.
Just waiting to see if Raven is back.
Yeah.
The 15
So
minutes.
are we doing?
Hmm?
Are we doing both things the same night,
Mm-hmm.
or the things with the letters tonight and the other thing next night?
Out of character would be the most logical thing, because if we're gonna hit two people at the same time, in movies they always go and do actions at the same time that will have an impact on the same day after. So we don't want to delay this, because other things will be set in motion if it goes through and it goes well.
So what are we doing till then? Because we could fast forward to that moment.
No, we're discussing whether or not to go to the book club, and I'm gonna tell.
What's that? Who's that die from? Who's watching us? Who's hearing us? Can I make an investigation? Insights? Who's around? I'm just kidding.
What's your thoughts, Caitlin?
I do want to clarify that I did say that we would go to our rooms, not sit in the inn.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have very painfully dragged Izor upstairs.
That would have made sense. Not sitting out in the open.
Yeah.
When is the meeting with Victor?
Victor's son's meeting is during the festival in the
Victor.
Blackwater.
The
Vargas
evening of the
Estrada.
festival, yes.
5 p.m. Yes.
So, if we want to do the thing of Lady Fiona, someone would have to go meet Victor, and someone would have to go to the book club.
I think we're gonna have all the time in the world to meet with Victor if his father gets thrown out. I think he, for one, will be very happy because he doesn't need to go
Yeah,
anywhere.
That is gonna happen after the festival.
Well, how long does the festival last? I don't know that anyone has been clear on that. Like, what time does it start? What time does it end? Does it go all through the night? If they're setting something up to burn it, I mean, that to me is a nighttime activity.
It's a fair assumption.
I mean, it is the festival of the sun. It would make sense that it lasts till sunset.
That is true. They are very particular about being out after dark. Well, outside of the city specifically, but also around town.
Wildcard thought, but how would you guys feel about when I attend the book club and Fiona presumably mentions the kind of things she talks about the current burgomaster? Is it all right if, not really, but I throw you guys under the bus a little bit and be like, oh, remember when we joined and we discussed putting you in charge? You know, the rest of the group are burgomaster lapdogs, but I'm really interested. What if we make a move tomorrow? And, you know, she plays her hand first. The burgomaster responds. Neither of them happen to survive what happens, which leaves Vasily as the only remaining option.
That sounds smart, not gonna lie. Are we sitting by the bed, like one next to each other, like that?
Fuck no.
We can't.
It's weird as hell.
We can't. We gotta be like really small people to do that. But yeah.
You seen Isor's dump truck? Would never fit on the bed with him.
So while you're back now, Raven, I will just start going through the contents of the book. So I've not had time to really delve into this, but this book is really, really disturbing. It talks about Strahd being the savior of this region. He might even be the Morning Lord. That's what these people believe in that read this book. They believe that he is going to help them, and he is the land, and everything that he's done, like killing the Fae and everything, is just for the good of everyone else.
That is very, very telling. And that definitely would put Fiona as a definitely not candidate to be a burgomaster.
That we can agree. I'm going to hand the book to you, Raven.
I'll flick through it, skim through it, see if I get indoctrinated.
Are you just reading? Oh, good God, man! Are you just
I'm gonna flick through it, skim read for now, and I'm gonna take like small notes, like not in the margins and ruin the copy of the book, but I'm gonna make notes of my own on like different quotes on different page numbers, so I can bring them up during the book club and not look like a faker.
Okay.
I did write them down in another language, just in case.
I don't actually.
Write them down in thieves' cant.
That seems dodgy if they figure out that's what I've done. I think I'm just gonna do them in common.
Okay.
Like a normal person would. Because I am impersonating a normal person, right?
Right.
I mean, it would make sense if the normal person that likes this book so much, they take notes on the passages they really love.
A lot
Maybe
of
the
people that
quote.
I know that are fanatic about specific books often rewrite their favorite passages all over the place.
Yeah. So maybe you can have a fake tattoo of your favorite quote.
I'm not going that far. Jeez.
Oh, you don't even have to have the full quote, just the page number, the reference in the page number.
All right. Sounds like you have a solid plan.
We sending me to the book club now, seeing how badly that
Well,
ends.
I will say you guys don't know technically what night that the book club is.
Do we know what guy mentioned the book club?
Initially, the first person that mentioned it to you was
What Paul?
no, it was not Wadpole. It's Friedrich von Zeifer, the Habendash clothes guy.
Ah.
That
Okay.
was
Well,
the man
we've
that mentioned it to you.
still got a couple hours before they close. I could run by with my first edition book and buy myself a mask and see if it's on tonight. I imagine it's got to be on tonight.
Roll me a history check.
Oh, shit. not my strength, but we will click it.
I will help him.
Pretty good.
Not bad. You do recall that Friedrich said that he is not in the club itself.
But he said it meets at her house.
Yeah, he knows that it meets, but he doesn't know when it meets because he's been trying to get into it.
Did he know where to get the masks?
No, I don't believe he did. He just basically has what they sell.
Get a mask from
Linsky's toys.
this guy, Linsky.
All right, only because it's like closing time is 5 and it's 4:05. I'm gonna run to Blinsky's and get the cult mask. Or do you think it's any mask will do? Or they were specific about the mask, right?
You can say I want to attend it to the book club and to get one of those masks.
All right, see you shortly, and Raven's gonna do the double dash, get to the Blinkskis, and ask for one of the book club masks.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, I got my book. I'm gonna take out my book. I got my little cult robes. I'm gonna take out just a pair of normal robes. I just need the mask. Come on, it's my first night. I gotta make a good impression.
Are you feeling okay?
Oh, so you're actually genuinely not involved in making the masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I insight check, even though I 90% believe it?
Yeah. He seems pretty honest.
Fuck!
pretty rad
Do you know
the
who
way-
makes the masks for the book club?
I don't know. I don't know of the book club.
Just buy any mask.
I already got a mask.
Maybe
Let's
the
say
leather
to no
worker?
one. Oh, it's definitely not him. He would not make masks for the book club. I know that.
Maybe he doesn't know they're for the book club.
I'll run to the leather workers because I have an inkling in my ear.
The Scrants, yeah?
Jesus Christ.
Well, welcome back.
Hi, I'll take one book club mask, please.
I don't sell book club masks. I do sell
Fuck!
masks
And I'll leave.
that a certain clientele use.
Oh, wait. I don't go back in. You sell masks?
Yes,
For the book club?
not for the book club.
Show me one of the masks.
Okay, he pulls out kind of a BDSM style mask.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll take 2.
I literally just sent James a message in the background and said, "OMG, he sells ball gags."
All right, you take 2 of those.
This is horrible. I don't approve at all. I give him the money. I can't believe that you make these. I take them, put them in a little gift bag. This is the worst. And I leave.
All right.
Oh shit, guys, they're magic. Bo just put it in my inventory.
No. I just thought of some terrible things that I will not repeat.
Well, the ball
Sorry,
gag
just
cast
DM
silence
to
on
me. I'm the sufferer of all of the things. Oh,
I was gonna say, don't hold your tongue on my account. You don't see half the things I send to Grass in the background, to James in the background.
Are you meeting back up with the group?
Yeah, I'll rock back up to the group and be like, nobody sells the fucking cult masks.
Do we even know what the cult masks look like?
Are you asking me or them?
I'm asking everyone in general.
We have,
I don't believe.
we've just heard rumors. We've been to her house. Did we see anything in there? Anything weird? Except for what was on the
Sorry, the
walls? Deer?
book and the urn. Yeah, and the deer. Yeah.
Eyeswords, did it say anything about any types of masks in the book you read? Maybe it's like a fan mask. Like,
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. If there's any
Devil
animal
is,
that
yeah.
If we can't figure it out, I'll just wear my wolf mask that I bought. And if they're like, that's not the right mask, I'll be like, listen, all I knew is that we had masks. Can I have a real one, please? Also, do you think it's too much if I turn up in the wedding dress of the burgomaster's deceased wife?
Yeah.
Yes.
But they hate the burgomaster. I feel like that's guaranteed entry.
They do believe that he's the Morning Lord.
No, not the devil. The burgomaster's deceased wife.
I understand, but in the book, they do believe that the devil is the Morning Lord in physical form.
Are you still on the mask thing, or as I've moved to the wedding dress thing?
No,
I'm
I
confused.
I said my piece on the mask.
So, if the book club believes that the devil is the Morning Lord, and the current burgomaster keeps throwing all of these festivals for the Morning Lord, are they not worshiping the same person?
In essence, well,
It depends what they're erecting to burn tomorrow.
Are we? Let me go back here.
I mean, some believe that it is Lathander, and they believe that Strahd is Lathander. So it's
Ixnay on the S's name.
whose name?
The guy, we're literally plodding. You can't say that guy's name whilst we're plodding.
Now he hears us.
That's it. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna wave to the room.
Oh. You know, I
Must be-
actually take that back because it does say that the festival is held to celebrate the continued prosperity and security and to show support for the burgomaster. It doesn't specifically say anything about the Morning Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we doing anything tonight?
Yeah, I'm going book club if I can find where it is or what you meant to wear or what you meant to read. We know nothing about the book club I'm meant to be going to.
Well,
Is
it's
the
Lady
book from
Fiona's
tonight?
house, so you know where to go.
Okay, and we're on reasonable terms with her, I think, after our conversations. I think it will be fine if I just turn up with the right book at the right place with the wrong mask.
So, should I deliver the notes tonight?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Solid plan.
All right.
Are we doing anything else right now?
Well, it's Raven time.
It's Raven time. So I would say we wait till night, don't we?
Agree.
I would say the last thing, Raven, if you do not want to attempt to do this alone, I can be a spider in your pocket.
Nice.
Does it have to be in the pocket? Could it not just be like on the wall nearby?
Okay, I can be a spider in your hair until we get into.
No, definitely not.
You can be
um,
on the wall.
How about a spider in a jar? And then I unclasp the lid of the jar and roll it onto the floor, and then you're a spider on the floor.
I don't think that's unsafe.
if you wear the robe over your clothing, I can be a spider in the fold of the robes, not touching your body.
How about a spider on my shoe, and then when I sit down, you just go off the shoe?
I don't think.
Well, I think I'm
that's
like
safe.
tarantula sized.
Oh Christ! Can't you be normal size? Just like a little. Why do you have to choose to be that big of a spider?
I don't think I get to choose how big of a spider I am.
Are you even a real druid?
Of course I am.
Well, earlier you were saying you couldn't make a tree grow.
This is
Now you can't be
Barovia.
Okay, I see.
We have unfortunately lost that touch with nature.
Aren't we supposed to be meet? Okay, that's tomorrow night. Meeting with the Burgomaster's son.
Yeah, Victor. I
Okay, here we go. Tiny monsters. Under challenge rating 1/2. Oh wait, no, I need beasts though. Maybe a flying snake.
Doesn't sound any better.
It's
Don't you
alright,
have like
guys.
mouse or something? Just something.
This is my
Yeah.
emotional support snake. It's extremely necessary.
Let's see. What's a sturge? Oh, that looks lovely.
A fish, I think.
A horrid monster looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
How about a butterfly? That's nice. People don't mind them touching them.
I cannot fly.
How about a wingless butterfly?
That is a worm with legs.
A worm. Yeah, I could be just a lizard.
Yeah, like a little gecko type thing. I don't mind that. Put that in the pocket.
Yeah.
You're muted, Bo.
All I said was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I could just be like a little lizard.
So let's get going with our plan.
Is
I'll
Raven
stay
still
there.
drunk?
No, I'm you
never got there.
I'm sober up enough.
Okay.
I'll stay in my room and we'll wait till the streets are quiet to deliver the notes.
Is there anything any of you can do that can like prepare me or help me before we start this? Because this is going to be stuff.
I have a scroll of blessing, but I don't think that would last that long.
So I do have a question for everyone that I kind of brought up with Bo a little bit before I joined the game. But one of the rules house rules you guys had come up with is learning new spells. Well, as a druid, rules is written, I just kind of know all this magic and can choose new spells each morning. But that gives me a whole lot of stuff to choose from. And I don't want to just assume that I can change my spells if the other spellcasters are limited on what they know.
I choose my spells every morning from the full spell list.
You do? Okay.
But I mean, obviously a lot of them that I don't even care about. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I believe the only class that took the hit was Wizard.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to check before I said, oh, sure, and assumed that I could change my spells from the original ones that I picked.
But that is next morning.
It is the next morning.
Tonight.
It's technically at the end of a long rest, and we've done nothing for the last 11 hours that would constitute not resting.
Right.
All right.
I'm sorry, man. I got nothing that's long term except for ceremony that I don't have prepared.
I have invisibility.
On your pet, yeah?
Yeah. Turn the gecko invisible. That's good.
I have to use it on Spike, so I don't think that will do anything.
Could you use how many can you do a day? Could you do one on the gecko and then an hour later do one on Spike?
I can do that, but I don't know how inconvenient the drop of the invisibility would be.
No, don't drop it. I mean, because the book club is at like say 6 p.m., but you're going to deliver your letters overnight, so midnight till 5 a.m. Just try not to let it overlap, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can do that.
All
So I
right.
don't have anything that can help you tonight, but I will make plans for tomorrow.
All right, I will. Do we actually have a set of the robes that they wear when they meet, or
Just go in whatever. I mean, you're an initiate anyways.
Yeah, I would say as long as you don't wear any robes that you found at the burgomaster's house that might accidentally signify you as a representative of his side of the coin, then you're probably fine.
Oh, you got the coins. That's right.
Oh, yeah, you do have the coins too.
all
So
right?
are you on your way?
Yeah, I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. So best to go there now. See how badly this ends.
Okay.
So we will wait till the time is correct. So like at 6 something. And when Kiakli is ready, I will cast invisibility on her.
Okay.
So I should probably wild shape first then.
Yep.
Yeah. So oh shoot. We don't have indoor plumbing.
Grab this on the.
He can wall shape in this room. Don't think anything will hear.
Just invis 1 second before she starts changing. And she's invisible anyways, right?
True, because yeah, I don't think. Well, is wild shape considered casting a spell in the sense of it will break invisibility? Because it's not a spell; it's just an ability. Wild shape.
I would say for this purpose right now, I'll let it slide. That'll be something I'll look up just so we don't bog stuff down.
Okay.
I mean, I can cast invisibility
No,
after
it doesn't. Cool. And the internet never lies. Reddit never lies. So this is true.
Okay.
Okay. So whichever one comes first, I will turn into a small lizard like a gecko.
Okay.
Fimine. What is that? Your like what you say when you cast it?
Yep.
Cool.
Inscanir! And just turn her invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a raven with a little lizard in their pocket. On the way there, picked up some robes from the Habendash. They've put the robes on over their normal like armor clothes that they wear, and they've got their little book with annotations in one hand, and they've got their little wolf mask on as they knock on the door to Fiona Wagner's house, something like that.
And
Wagner.
as you enter or come up to the door and knock, you're eventually, after waiting for a moment, greeted by the same man that had met you earlier in the day. Welcome back, sir. What brings you?
Hi, hello. I'm here for the book club.
Mm.
Surprised you recognize me. I'm wearing a mask.
Oh, I didn't know you had it. I didn't know you had it on.
I mean,
Fucking
are you
Halloween trick or treating just coming up to the door.
are you sure that's wise to be wearing a wolf mask around
Yeah.
the city streets?
No, not the city streets. Oh, jeez, did not a single person listen. I swear to
Well,
God.
I must have misunderstood. I
No,
assumed
it's
you
all
were
good. It's
putting
all
the
good.
mask on
No,
like once
we
you got there.
yeah, we were like walk in there, pick up robes from the Habendash, put the robes on, get there, and then walk up to the door with like a book in one hand, and then put the mask on, and then knock on the door.
Okay.
But yeah, so that. Good God, man.
Oh, it's a rough week for you.
It's been a rough session. That's for damn sure.
A YouTube clip to be deleted. Bo's gonna be like, "Oh no, guys, it didn't record."
It'll be a compilation. Bo's voice crack. It'll just be annotated. But Halleck comes to the door, says what I said earlier, except you got the mask on. So, what? How then are you? Are you just assuming that with the mask on, he's just gonna let you in?
I mean, I've got a book. I'm wearing robes. I'm saying I'm
Okay.
here for the book club, so I'm hoping he'll let. But you never know.
Excellent, sir. And do you have the magic word?
Fuck.
I'm kidding. Get in there. They will be in the basement expecting you.
Lovely, thanks. You got me with that. They'll scurry on in and head down to the basement.
Okay. As you make your way into the house, it seems to be kind of... It's well furnished. Everything's lit up, but not many people are on the top few stories. But you can kind of hear down below the murmur voices. As you can approach a little bit further, I'm trying to pull up something that won't just immediately spoil it. But as you make your way a little bit further into the basement, going past different corridors, you eventually come across kind of a secret room that leads off into a little secret trap door that's on the side of the basement. But you come into a room, and there seems to be about 4 people all standing around what seems to be just this massive room that's kind of got this weird insignia in the center. What?
This is horrifying. Look at this now. You're
I
like,
don't
oh,
see-
it's nice. It's a
Okay, I see now.
basement.
Holy
It's
shit.
nice, and there's a fucking pentagram.
But within this dimly lit chamber, the flickering glow of 4 candelabras cast dancing shadows in the corner. An eerie ambiance pervades the room as a crimson glow permeates the air. And goodness gracious, lending an otherworldly hue to the surroundings. Positioned with intention, 5 chairs are arranged in a circular formation facing inward, strategically placed on points of a pentagram, its lines etched in blood upon the floor. Seated upon 4 of the chairs, shrouded in mystery, are 4 individuals, each wearing a mask concealing their true identities. Their voices intertwine in a haunting chorus, their chanting resonating throughout the air. Suspended in midair, seemingly defying the laws of nature, hovers a dagger over the pentagram in the center of the room.
The sacrificial dagger.
Oh my god.
They're gonna sacrifice the new member.
Yeah, that's me. My first hunch is I want to take a look at the physicality and like appearance of the 5 members.
There are 4.
Because
You're
the 4 members, and obviously they're wearing masks. But like, if one of them is the left-hand guy of the mayor, he's giant and has a freak arm, so you'd kind of be able to figure it out.
How would you know, huh?
But I just want to get a gauge for whether or not any of the I want to be able to pick them out of a crowd if they have any unique features or anything about them that is discernible.
Okay. You get the sense that they're mainly kind of smaller people. They're definitely not built like adventuring type, and a few of the frames seem to be more feminine in nature. but nothing that gives off the kind of foreboding body structure that Isaac would have. Or Isaac, excuse me.
Isaac?
Isaac.
Is it actually pronounced Isaac? Because we've got that wrong
Apparently,
every time.
it's Isaac. It's been Isaac every time. But I heard another pronunciation today. I was like, that makes more sense.
And then the second thing I want to look at is the dagger. What the hell is up with that?
What are you trying to tell about the dagger itself?
A weird first instinct, but does it seem like it's some kind of like infernal, demonic, like thing of the hells? Like, is this? Oh, it's just a normal dagger. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's kind of what you. But roll me a Arcana check.
Ooh, my speciality. Fuck.
Perfect.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
You still got your insp, but I wouldn't probably burn it on this.
I actually don't think I do. I think I've used it somewhere else, and I've never got an actor, and no one ever gives me them out of pity. So
Can I give them to people?
F8 reload. You okay there, bud?
Yeah, it's from Baldur's Gate. It's
normally in Baldur's Gate. You get bad rolls.
F5,
Just reloads.
I see. I mean, I might have one if someone's given me one out of pity, but other than that, I don't actually have a way to get them, and I feel like I might have used it. Is this all on the sheet that it would be?
Yeah, you untick and tick the top glowing little thingamajig. Top
But
right
I
corner.
remember you-
Oh, it was blue and glowing, and then I clicked it and it went white, and then it went blue and glowing again. So I mean, I definitely haven't been using that, but maybe I've got one, maybe I haven't. I don't know.
I do remember you using it in something that was not important at all.
Sounds like me. I will take the risk of walking up to the 5th unoccupied seat, looking
With a
at the other
completely
4
different
in
map.
like the middle of their chant, sort of gesturing a hand at it, and then slowly moving as if to sit in it.
Do your hand like this.
I can't see your hand. I have
Live
to turn
long
the
and
thing.
prosper. Yeah, that will
You
work.
see many of them kind of giving you a look like, don't fucking do that. But they're still chanting. I mean, even with the
Oh,
mask
okay.
on,
I won't
they're-
sit there.
the way that their kind of body language is, their heads are kind of turning. It's like, what is this new guy doing, bro? What is this guy doing?
I'll just like fucking. I'll just go somewhere that feels the whole basement feels inappropriate. I'll go somewhere that seems vaguely appropriate, like a corner somewhere, and I'll kneel down and like make some more notes on my book and just be witness to this freak show.
Well, you see that they're all kind of chanting something, and they're kind of expecting you to join in as you have joined them down here.
Oh yeah, I'll start trying to find the page that they're chanting from. If it seems like they've memorized that, see how badly that ends.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to be too hard to follow along. It's just, he is ancient, he is the land. They're chanting over and over again at this dagger.
Oh yeah, I'll just like casually join in and start singing that as well, I guess.
Okay.
Give me a performance check. No, just kidding.
It's very hesitant at first, but then they kind of get into it, and then they realize how fucked up it is, and they're not very into it anymore.
Eventually, while everyone's chanting, finally another member enters, donning the same attire, except their mask seems to be a little bit more luxurious, more poignant in its features. Definitely seems to be almost like the ringleader as they step in, as the chanting just stops.
I want to say also that when Raven goes to kneel down, Keekley's gonna kind of wiggle out of their pocket, and I want to. You said the pentagram was blood, but is there blood all over the floor?
Kind of resting in ridges that go around.
Okay. Okay, my concern was like a blood-soaked floor and me leaving little invisible footprints as I walk. So that's not the case. I want to try to go to each of the seated individuals, and I want to, whether it's a specific smell or something about their shoes or the clothes under their robe, I want to try to find, if I can, some kind of identifying feature about them so that we can identify them after tonight.
Okay. We'll say roll me an investigation check and a perception. Both be with advantage.
Okay, and I
That
keep...
is true.
I keep my own mental stats, correct? Yes.
Yes. It's the physical ones that change.
Okay, and so investigation, you said with advantage, which was alt.
Yeah, should be left alt. Yep.
Okay.
So as you're going along the room, just trying to get a general feel of who these people are, as you make it to one of the chairs, you notice that kind of the smell of what smells like kind of cleaner. It kind of smells in a way of like what Fabulosa would smell like or something of that sense, but it definitely get the sense that whoever this chair you're behind currently is some sort of, yes, lab. Sure, there's different, whatever, not relevant. The point is, this smells like cleaning supplies, this chair that you're currently.
Okay. Should I roll for each chair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make you roll for each chair.
Okay, investigation 2.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
much better.
Yeah, this one, you definitely notice on the boots, kind of on the inner hue of the sock itself, there seems to be what's sawdust.
Interesting.
Little sprinklings of like wood cuttings.
Okay. The third. Again.
Oh,
Wow.
as you're kind of making your way along this backside or however you're making it, but you get to this third chair. It smells like sausage, grease, just kind of cooking, onions, just different bits of ingredients, kind of the scent that you get.
Okay. Sorry, also making notes. And the fourth. Oh, it was almost.
With this one, you get the scent of grape mash wine, but you also get a very familiar scent. It smells a lot like the tavern that you were at earlier today. It smells very similar to the Blackwater Inn.
Okay, but these are not rotund people?
No, none of them are built like Beauregard or Hildegard,
Okay.
if that's what you're...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So possibly.
Did you investigate all
Could have
4?
been Ernst. That was all 4, yeah.
What was the first? I missed the first one.
Oh, that they smelled like cleaning supplies.
Okay, thank you.
And then what was the third guy? Because I missed that one.
Sausage grease and cooking onions.
Yeah.
Sausage, grease, and onion. Oh, wow. Only Bo can see how much I butchered typing that out, but wow.
Beautiful sound.
Okay. I want to... now that this 5th person has come in, I think that I will just try to kind of stay under the chair of this 4th person, just to, because I don't want to move around too much, and also, you know, you never know who has true sight. And I just...
Sorry to interrupt. Did you want to get the newest person that came into the room as well? I forgot. So there was 4 that were in here, including the 5th that just came in.
Yes, I wasn't sure if the fifth goes to sit down, then yes, or if they stand still for a period of time, but I thought that they were just walking in.
Yeah, they're basically just walking in, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I will wait until they either stop in a, like, I don't know if they're going to come sit down in the fifth chair, if they're going to like stand and perform something, but I will try to do the same thing on the fifth person once they are, not moving around. I don't want to accidentally get kicked.
Okay. And they come up and, well, it seems that we have a new member with us. Welcome.
Is that
And
Fiona's voice?
yeah, you guys would immediately recognize the voice as Fiona. So you wouldn't even need to smell it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
What,
It's just great to be here. I got myself a copy of this, and I'll hold up the book. And I just found it really inspiring, and I feel like maybe some changes need to be made.
I most certainly. We all agree. Where exactly did you get your book from?
Where did the group get the quote? Because Raven would know, but I'm not 100% sure.
We got it at Vasily's house. He loaned it out to us.
I'm borrowing it from a friend of a friend. I hope that's okay, but all of the annotations are mine.
Which friend is this? It's just peculiar they aren't here. I need to go to the restroom again. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Gives me time to plan. I feel really bad if we name drop Vasily as the source of the book.
Lie through your teeth.
Maybe say the friend of a friend is a friend of one of the people in here.
My brain is already going into overdrive trying to figure out who these 4 people are.
It's pretty obvious, right?
Well, Sawdust
You
could
got
be
the
one
guy-
of 2.
The cook might be Vasily's cook, or the burgomaster's cook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could even
Same
be
with-
the guy in the back room of the taverns.
Yeah.
The guy
The
doesn't know
cleaning
the
supplies.
Havendash. He always washes all the clothes with lavender.
Well, that means
Oh.
everyone in the town smells of lavender, though, right?
Yeah, but he's the
No,
one
they
that
smell like shit.
washes his clothes in lavender before he sells it. I mean, I would think
Ah.
he's probably the one. I don't know who else has. Cleaning supplies could be the goods thing.
The first thing I thought of was the maid that Raven and I saw in the burgomaster's house.
Changing the sheets.
Yeah.
Right, when they said cleaning supplies.
Don't
actually don't know
make
who's
your
possible.
tells. Don't just cover your face. Do the.
I will say, with being in James's or Raven's pocket, as long as you were, the scents were definitely not the same. Being as you got this robe from the Havendash, it doesn't seem to be the same scent.
Okay.
The guys are
Okay.
recommending.
Okay, so definitely leaning more towards the maid then.
Would it be like kind of like when you watch Disney movies and like the donkey in Shrek? Is that Chris Rock? Is that the donkey? Would it be kind of like
Yes.
that aha when someone speaks? I mean, if we've spoken to them or heard they speak before.
Oh yeah. For the ones that you've heard.
So the others are just chanting.
They all seem to be, but yes, this woman is coming to the room. The moment she started speaking, though, the chanting stopped as they were all
Okay.
anticipating her next words. Well, Raven.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much I'm willing to drop Vasily into this. I think he knows what he's getting into. He's trying to date Irina, so you have to deal with Irina's fuckwit friends and everything they drag you into. Well, Well, I think originally, so it's a friend of a friend of a friend, but the friend of the friend took it from Vasily's house. Whether or not he's okay with that, I'm not sure. And then I took it from them, but now it's mine, you know.
And you trust the writings in here. You follow it. You believe it.
As much as anything else, I think. It's definitely strong. I don't see anything. There's no reason to doubt anything that's been written in here. I don't know anything that would contradict anything that's said in here.
Roll me a persuasion. Well, being that is your first night, I'll let it slide, but you need to be absolute in our findings. This is not just a book. This is prophecy. This is what is going to happen. This is what we believe. And we will make it happen. You're either with us or against us. Ooh.
Literally as bad as I can do, I think. I have like +9 or something. It's fucked
Use
up.
inspiration.
Day 12 is still an above average job.
Yeah.
Being an anxious creature that's not, you know, like fully dedicated to the cause, but is there for their first meeting. Joined in the chat.
Yeah. Perhaps we can make your commitment a little bit more, but coming is the first step. Now, what information do you bring to the group?
What kind of information do people normally bring to the group? I think I have some good stuff, but I don't know quite what to bring.
Tell us about those that you traveled with. What about them? Strengths, weaknesses, secrets. Where do they come from?
See, here's the problem. For them, genuinely don't know anything about most of them. Every time I try to speak to Enns, he just leaves. Izo is a pretty closed book. He doesn't like me very much, I don't think, so we don't talk very much. I mean, genuinely, that's possibly the worst sort of tree that we could have gone down. If you want stuff on you, like the Burgomaster's son, I have great information there, but I actually don't know anything about the group that I happen to be in, really much at all. Oh, Kiakli's a native. She's from the woods. She can't turn into animals.
Perhaps you could tell us of your allies' names, their strengths, their weaknesses. Have you fought with them?
I mean, I've fought against them mostly. They've mostly attacked me more than we've ever teamed up to fight anything else. Izor has a strong right arm that he swings a sword with, and Icarus, I mean, it's on his immigration form. He can do magic, and I've seen some of it. He can like blast things from afar. Enns is good with a bow, which is annoying because that was supposed to be my thing, but he's better at it than I am, so now I'm not really that much use to the group. And Kiakli can... I don't know what they can do. They just kind of have bugs.
That's fine. We will have use for you here. We will get most use out of you. You can have anything. You can be our bowman, and you seem quite adequate. The reason I ask is, if you are so, as you say, committed and devoted to the cause, we just want to know if we were to face any sort of rebellion, any revolt against what we're doing, how would your allies fare?
I think they would fare well enough against the common man, and I think that they would fare tolerably against the common guard, but anything more than that, they might struggle. But no joke, if you give me the fancy dagger, I'll go kill the mayor tonight. No doubt about it. I hate that guy.
The dagger is not going anywhere. But you can do something for us if you wish to earn your place.
Okay, what's the plan?
We have an ally that has been taken by the burgomaster for speaking against him.
Oh shit, is that the guy chained up in his house?
You know of Udo? Have you met him?
I haven't met him, but when I broke into the burgomaster's house to steal a bunch of his shit, and just mess with him, I came across a room, and I got a sense that someone was in there, and I could hear chains and heavy breathing. I didn't know who or what it was in there, so I didn't chance anything. But if you want to know where he is, I can tell you exactly where he is in that house.
No, we do know where they are currently held, as Mina has so graciously told us. As one of the women that was standing in the circle stands up and says, yes, you were all quite observant the other day, nosy when you came to the burgomaster's, but just know I've been keeping my eyes on him.
When she stands up, does she stand up in the same way that the maid from the house stood up when she picked up all the sheets for the laundry to go take it to the guy's room?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can tell that this woman, this is the person that made that noise that said.
Okay, that's one. Figured out one at least.
Like, cleaning products.
Yeah.
I would assume, yeah, the cleaning products.
Good one there, Kirkley. We're there. I'm gonna start getting it.
Well, it's good to see you again, and I'm glad that we've, both bumped into each other, being very much on the same page before.
So yes, if you could get Udo back, we would welcome you with open arms, and perhaps fill you in on some deeper plans that we have, if you prove yourself useful.
Yeah, I definitely think I can get back in there, unless there's any reason to believe because I feel like I got away with it the first time, but if I didn't and security's been tripled, that'd be good to know before I go back.
The woman steps up. I've not heard anything. Isaac would have said something or made it apparent, or they would have moved him, but as far as I'm aware, he's still there.
Okay, that's good to know. As soon as we finish the stuff we normally do here, I'll get right on that.
Good. Well, as you all know, the festival is tomorrow. Baron Vargas will spew his bullshit to the people again, and they will eat it up and smile and wish and say that all is well. But we know what is truly going on. And soon a change will be made. But for now, keep monitoring your stations. Keep your eyes out, take notes. You get Udo back, and perhaps we might let you back in here.
You sure I can't stay for some more of the teachings just before I go and do that?
You can. It's out of character. Most of the teaching is basically just them recite. It's basically like a church sermon. They're not. With you being a new initiate, you can tell that what she told you was basically handle this for me, and we'll let you know more. But outside of that, you can tell that they're not going to tell you much more, or let you hear much else.
Alrighty, I will. I don't know if I can scoop up my lizard because I think it's under someone else's chair.
Well, I was gonna say I will at first try to make my way back to Raven and get back in the pocket, but I'm not sure how long this all took. So about 15 minutes before I know my wild shape is going to end, I'm going to book it out of here as fast as I can, because I definitely do not want to revert while down here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'd say that it definitely lasted around an hour that they were all down here.
Okay, so I think Keikli would have missed the last bit of that then. Just trying to get out of here, out of the house, and just around the corner by the outhouse. Before the wild shape ends.
Okay. Raven, are you doing anything?
One last look around. A longing look at the first pseudo-decent dagger they've ever seen since coming to Barovia. And then they will give some polite, respectful nods and bows, gather up their book, put it back in their bag, and then head up the stairs. And where, in terms of like the hit squad, did we leave the group? Like, are they nearby, or are they fully like an hour's walk away at the Blue Water?
I mean, it definitely wouldn't be an hour. But I mean, yeah, they are at the Blue Water.
I'll go back to them first.
Okay.
And Keikli can make their own way back because they just vanished in that room. Just their speciality. As soon as I get out of the house, I'll take the mask off and like lower the hood from the little cult robe and hide the book as well. And then they'll jog back to the Blue Water.
Okay. And I will say that's probably good as place as any to end the session, as we are a bit over. I know we started a bit late thanks to my family showing up. But thanks everyone for playing.
Heck yeah, great session as always, bro.
Jesus.
This is getting somewhere.
Not bad for a shopping session, huh?
Real good. So what's the it bugs me about the dagger. I want to know what it was.
I always love staring at you guys when shit's going on and just your reactions to things. Johan, you're terrible poker face every time. Yeah. Same with me though.
So who are these people? I mean, from figuring out, I took some notes. But what do you think? Like the cleaning supplies we've already covered, right?
We will never figure out who Sausage Man is. Like, that could be anyone that we've ever met, I think.
Any crook in town.
Well, their stature were not like overweight or bigger than anyone else, like average sizes.
Yeah, all of them were normal-sized people.
One of them can be Mrs. Sammy.
No.
I don't think she could sit up on her own.
Oh.
I think Sawdust maybe. Sawdust might be the wagon thingamajig because of your detect thoughts that he was hiding something.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's the wagon guy.
Yeah.
That was my thought, but does the toy guy make his toys out of wood?
No, there's no way it's Toy Guy. Toy Guy's like fucked in the head.
Okay.
He wouldn't be able to chant something over and over again.
Where is that? Where are you getting that thought from?
Toy Guy's fucked in the head, man. He makes dolls of little girls and sells them to a freak with monster arms, like Hunchback style.
Toy Guys.
The sausage is tough, yeah? It's definitely
Sausage guy will never figure out, because it could just be a guy who eats sausages, or it could be just a guy that like fell in a vat of sausages. It could be anything.
No. If you cook sausages, it definitely sticks in your clothes. I've been a cook for years, so all your clothes smells like the things you've cooked. Stronger.
Well, hear me out, right? The Blue Water Inn sells sausages in like 4 of its dishes.
The ventilation
so it could be someone
back then, yeah, I didn't figure that because ventilation would have been shit.
Smash and then something.
Sawdust Boots is the guy from the cart shop. Lavender is the maid from the thing. That's confirmed. The leader is Fiona, and then the one that smells like wine or the Blackwater might be Ernst, because he's the only guy we've met there.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be someone else.
Icarus, did you notice him drinking anything?
No, I even offered him something, but it wasn't wine. What I offered.
Right.
Oh, that's true. He doesn't like to drink. It could just be someone else that frequents the Blackwater. There are quite a few NPCs that have.
But didn't
Been
he say
off
that
and
he
on.
had a cup of great match wine besides him? I need to go back.
Yeah, I mean, I offered him the dwarf god buster.
Mhm.
He said I don't drink such things. So maybe.
Oh, okay, so it was more about the dwarf wine, and he just wants good.
I mean, the
great,
dwarf wasn't even a wine. That was a mix of 3 different herbs.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
That's or
Yeah,
4.
it might be him. But Sausage Guy, we'll never figure out Sausage Guy. That could be anyone.
Yeah.
I
I
figured
kind of
Bernie
felt
out.
that. I felt that for Ernst, it was less that it wasn't that he didn't drink at all, but that he didn't want to accept a drink from a stranger.
So here's the problem as well. Bo said they were mostly women, which I've written down as 4 women, 1 man, and we've named like 3 men as cult members. I don't think it was. I think it was 3 or 4 women, wasn't it, Bo?
Well, that guy, that Ernst
It's
is
like
rather,
2 and 2.
yeah, tall and lanky. He could have a feminine form under a robe.
I don't know, Bo. We got to answer. When we saw him in the tavern, did he have women's hips? How did he walk? What was his form?
He definitely seemed to be more flamboyant and feminine.
He
Okay,
crossed
so
his
we've got-
legs on the chair, man.
So we've got
Yeah.
one guy, one girly guy, and then 3 women as part of the club.
Oh yeah, then possibly the cook then is a woman.
Yeah.
Whom would that be?
It would be the woman that cooks in the Blue Order, which serves mostly sausages.
Danny.
We didn't. What did Raven and Icarus notice what the cook at the burgomaster's house was preparing when you walked through the kitchen?
Oh, he was an orc, I think.
No, he was.
He was definitely a dude, though.
It was a man. It was
He was
just a
the
man.
Lord.
Can you pick
You
up the
guys crack me.
token and show us the work, please?
This is why work is so. There was so much fun today because just listening to these kind of things that you guys come up with just had me. Everyone at work, why are you so happy? What's got you smiling like that? I'm like, you guys have no idea. You guys wouldn't even get it.
Show us the chef.
Okay, let me load up Foundry again.
See the work.
Why would you ever leave?
Because I've been on it a lot. I prepared a lot this week.
Fair.
Well, I mean, it's really just rereading content. The luck is just so massive.
I'm kind of sweating and feeling dizzy. I should go lay down.
All right.
Okay, have a good one,
Hope
Icarus.
you
See
feel
you around.
better.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so we got that orc in here somewhere.
Were you guys bored?
Bored? No.
No.